Welcome into the Bro 4 Squad podcast where we are celebrating America. This is our movie commentary on Independence Day. We are watching this on a smorgasbord of platforms, some legal, other not so much. Once again, we're Americans. We have our 20th Century Fox fully up on the screen around the 15-second mark on YouTube, the 24-second mark if you have this on DVD. So while you get there, we'll go around the anal probe line and meet the bros. First off, always has his hand up to get an anal probe, the mayor, Jeff Hornacek. Jeff, what's up?
It's just nice that for once I don't have to fucking pay for it.
Yeah.
You know? God, if only Germany would adopt these policies. I think the guy who actually gets the anal probe in this movie is Data from Star Trek.
Yeah,
it's the same actor.
And after you get the anal probe and then you cry rape, you call our legal counsel, Ronnie Cycli. Great segue. Way to go, Matt. Ronnie, how you feeling tonight?
You know, I'm feeling great. This is one of my all-time favorites as a kid.
Nice. Popeye running a little low on the jokes, so I'll just introduce you. Popeye Jones with us once again, and who actually enjoys this movie quite much. Happy Independence Day, Popeye.
Yeah, Happy Independence Day. I tell you what's not a joke, this movie. Play.
All right, Independence Day lovers, we're pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Independence Day.
And non-Independence Day lovers, we still pressed play.
I didn't know there were non-Independence Day lovers until today.
Well, we got a lot of fans overseas, and they probably are wondering, they don't have history classes like we did. So they're like, how did America really gain their independence? Well, we're about 2.5 hours from finding that out.
How offended is England or Great Britain that they see this and like, well, that ain't who you defeated now, is it?
Isn't it?
That's not how it happened. No, we fucking killed aliens with our militia. Fucked up aliens.
This is quintessential, like, an American movie. Like, this is a global issue that America it just does. It's on our Independence Day. This is as American as you can get. I love it.
Do we really have this on the moon? That, like, tombstone?
I mean, we never landed on the moon, so...
I think that's from Pangea.
Where it says Buzz was here.
Like some empty beer cans.
He put a kid
It just says legalize it on there. See, they
his high
even knew
school
back
girlfriend's initials, like, forever.
then. Yeah.
There's some passed out Beta Theta Pi fraternity member. Like, man, there was a fucking rager here.
But he's naked.
There's a Rager here 50 years ago. Oh my gosh, just coming out of it.
Now, Cycli and I... Popeye, did you say you saw the sequel also?
No.
Okay. So Cycli and I know in the sequel, Independence Day Resurgence, or as I said before, Pod, I call it Independence Day Regurgence. We actually attack the aliens on... We have a moon base in the second one.
Mm.
And Liam Hemsworth is stationed there, I think. It's really bad.
The movie's terrible, but was one aspect I liked in the general idea is they took the alien technology and used it to advance ours. So like it sped up everything we did to be able to fight back. I did like that aspect. It was just the movie was a shit show.
But then in the second one, they were like, "Oh, so you used the alien technology? Well, that wasn't even their good technology. Here's their." And I was like, "What? So we have to always be at a disadvantage?"
That was their AOL 4.0.
Yeah.
Talk about a football team just trying to win with the second string. Like, can we get Will Smith? No? Okay, just get another black guy. Can we get Chris Hemsworth? No? Okay, just get his less talented brother. But we gotta win this game somehow.
And it's not just that they didn't get Will Smith, they killed him. They killed his character.
Off screen.
Wow.
That's amazing. Would you feel more confident in the human race trying to stop this alien invasion that's about to happen, or trying to stop a giant asteroid like in Armageddon?
Does either team have Kurt Russell?
The Armageddon team is Kurt Russell, but the Independence Day team has Will Smith and also God.
I would think an asteroid. I mean, right now we can't even stop a virus, but if we have to be like thinking, I think an asteroid, because that's one thing. An alien race could have more aliens than us. We'd be outnumbered.
The thing is, in all honesty, if aliens are able to come here, then they are no match in realistic scenario.
Jeff, it's gonna drive me nuts. What else is this guy in?
I'll look it up. Because I'm with you. He's got one of those faces.
He looks like shelter-in-place bad guy from Iron Man 1.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys haven't checked it out, looking up Randy Quaid's IMDb photo is definitely worth the trek.
Okay, I'm doing that.
I mean, it's like, did they take it while he was, like, did he send the selfie to the CIA from his, like, cabin?
This was probably his, like, Dennis Rodman 1998 year. This is, like, the last year that people just, like, finally had enough of him. After this, they're like, dude, we can't have him on movies anymore.
And now
this
we
guy,
don't get him at all.
This guy was the dad in Wonder Years, and that's it. Besides
Okay.
this movie.
This is not the same Randy Quaid. What the hell? He looks so different.
So, a fun fact about this, here, let me pull it up. I do have some Horns fun facts. Papa, I think you're muted also. I just realized. All right, so the guy who plays this general, his name is Robert Loggia, and he was very upset and refused to leave his trailer one day for filming because reportedly producer Dean Devlin suggested that he watch the movie Airplane to research for the role. He meant to suggest the movie Airport. And after Loggia saw Airplane, he thought that his agent had tricked him and that this movie was a spoof film.
Yeah, those are two very different.
What a 90s cast this is. Stands with a Fist from Dances with Wolves, and then Lone Star from Spaceballs. Both starring right now.
This little kid never panned out, though. I never seen her around.
Her character is big in the second one, though.
I
Probably got tired.
was going to say, for the spoof idea you were just saying for the general, this was around the same time Mars Attacks came out, which was kind of a spoof, right? So I actually really liked Mars Attacks.
Me too. That was a star-studded cast they had, too.
The cast for that movie was insane.
Dude, why does the cable reception in the White House is so shitty? Like, can we get this upgraded? Jesus.
It was 98 or whatever it came out.
They must have Time Warner.
But do you remember, this is when, like, Hollywood was giving us two versions of a same movie all the time. We got, like, Ants and A Bug's Life. We got Deep Impact and Armageddon. We get this and Mars Attacks. Like, this happened a lot in the late 90s, I feel like.
I don't think I've ever seen Deep Impact. It's the same plot as Armageddon, right?
Who else is thinking the president's probably banging this chick too?
They work together. Are you fucking kidding me?
I blame that on the media because I never thought like that until our president started banging chicks. I guess Kennedy did it too.
At least he was banging.
Pretty sure every single president.
Were any of them hot, though?
When what?
Were any of the chicks hot?
I mean, Marilyn Monroe.
Well, the porn star Trump bang was pretty good. I can't remember her name, but
Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, Jeff,
somebody's YouTube some videos.
Hold on, let me look at my forearm. I have it tattooed on.
Stormy Daniels.
Matt, what's the line? What's the line in Road Trip where the chick tells him exactly where the condoms are, and he goes, "Lucky guess."
Yeah, lucky guess. Yeah.
Stormy Daniels comes to the city I live in like every month, and she actually has a there's a strip club where she performs at every month here.
She's not retired?
Nope, and they always have it sign on the billboard like Stormy Daniels this week.
How old do you have to be to just play chess in the park?
Was this the park Magneto is in at the end of X-Men 3?
Yeah, they're probably behind him, actually.
Okay.
Charles, it appears I've got your rook. What a day and age. When this movie came out, guys, Jeff Goldblum was a sex symbol.
And if it was something where like, hey, we need a guy that's like smart scientist dude, I'm like, well, you got to cast Jeff Goldblum. Like, that's the only person in Hollywood.
What were they thinking in The Fly then?
He's a I think he's a sex because
a sexy fly.
Yeah, basically.
The sexy fly. Yeah. I mean,
you want to fuck a fly? Okay. You know, I'm gonna let you.
90s was a good decade for him.
I've never played chess, and I don't think I will my entire life.
It's great. You should try it.
His dad's acting like Kendrick Perkins. This is not checkmate. Dude, 90s computers rocked.
God, they were. How'd you
Why is
watch
he writing-
porn on them?
David!
Popeye and Mine's favorite character, 4 packs a day guy.
I wish he was on screen more.
I mean, Hollywood, after this and Mrs. Doubtfire, Hollywood casting directors just had to be like, hey, what the fuck are we doing with this guy? Can we just get him out of movies? Jacket tied around your waist. God, that fucking crushed in the 90s, too.
Yeah.
The recycle guy. Remember in the 90s? He's like, man, what are you, some fucking liberal idiot? Like, that doesn't matter. There's
Yeah,
enough
watch
of
out.
our planet. We can ruin it.
Recyclops! No!
This is impossible. David. All that guy does the whole movie is panic. This is
I know.
bagged serial Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, or Keanu Reeves.
I forgot about this family. And she's in Mrs. Doubtfire. She's the older
Oh,
daughter.
yeah.
You're
What kind
right.
of shirt is
I don't know. Jeff, this looks like high testosterone Justin Long is who this looks like.
Yeah, Justin Long wishes.
Does anybody else think Vivica Fox is a fox in this movie?
Remember when 50 Cent brought her to the VMAs? I guarantee you they had sex that night.
Were they?
Only
No,
because
dude,
I've
they
watched it
weren't
on the
married.
internet
Come
10
on.
times today.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, they're not together anymore, right? So
I don't think that love lasted.
So that means 50's still available?
I mean,
Wait, that's the one
if
you're
they
asking
can't
about?
last, what are me and my wife doing, you know?
The love that made us believe in love.
Love Randy Quaid. There's no way he's drunk flying that. No way.
Well, he has to get a buzz just to level out. He flies better a little bit buzzed.
Isn't that his problem in this? He has a drinking problem or a drug problem?
Both. He was butt fucked by aliens.
And no one
That's
believes him, so he's
Yeah.
resorted to the comfort of
And
alcohol.
remember, he drinks coffee at the end because it sobers him up and helps him realize all the mistakes he's made.
Yeah. The 50 years of mistakes. That one cup of coffee did it.
After
Yeah.
50 years of bad parenting and alcoholism, I found Folgers Dark Roast.
So the scars of drinking and drugs were all he needed to get rid of, not the scars of getting ass raped in a fucking UFO.
Well, they're all connected, Matt. He drinks because of the ass rape.
Okay. Would you remember the ass rape more,
got
though,
me
if you're
because-
sober?
Isn't that the point? You don't want to remember it?
If only someone
I
believes
didn't
him.
want to remember it.
Depends. I
That's a
guess.
story to tell. I mean, you know how
Dude,
rich
this-
you could get?
Conversation starter.
The CGI when I was a kid was like cream of the crop, bro.
This always, I know we're not at that scene yet, but I still die every time in Austin Powers when they show the White House getting blown up from the Independence Day,
Yeah.
and like all the people in the
Forgot about
UN
that.
freak out.
They're like, sorry. Oh, this guy, classic 90s actor. I mean, he plays like a
Yeah.
dad and everything.
Blank check.
Oh, yeah.
Take care of your money, son. Have a full-time
He's in,
job. I had a full-time job when
in
I was 6.
He was in
Meet
Even
the
Stevens
Fockers,
too.
or Meet the Parents. He's one of the dads.
Yeah.
He always has like the same character arc. He's like really against whatever the plan is, but then by the end of the movie, he comes around. Spoilers.
I know someone's thinking the only way she's in that room is because she slept with somebody. I'm going to say that, we don't know that's true, and you should stop thinking that. I don't know
Yeah.
who's thinking that, but someone is, and it's
I think
disgusting.
you're thinking that.
It's not because she slept with somebody. It's because she slept with everybody.
Well,
That skirt is less than 6 inches above the knees.
Yeah, I'm here for the gangbang.
He's like, what is this?
Yeah,
This is
well,
a light bright that my son put together last night. I want you to see it.
Popeye, her skirt is just social distancing from her heels, so just fucking chill out, okay? You gotta have some room there. But
I'm
yeah,
counting
this
it. So far, Matt has made 2 COVID jokes. I bet we'll hit over 10 tonight.
It's hot.
Let's go
right
for a
now.
nice
The kids
19.
want-
It's kind
I
of
have
fucked
not
up.
seen
With the,
this all the way through, so this is Iraq.
They're the first to go.
I didn't see what desert they said.
I think they said Iraq. Honestly, if they told us though, would we believe them? Like, hey, there's aliens here. Like, I think this sounds like a trap. No,
Sure
we're not gonna
there
bomb
are.
everything. Come over and look.
Why did you say you're not going to bomb us? Because we're not.
Because we're
That's
not.
not-
We barely have any weapons of mass destruction. You found them all.
Come on.
Oh, okay. Well, he said it.
The fuck is this? I love Radar Guy in the movie. So, sir, you might want to take a look at this. There's a lot of control room scenes in the first act of this.
Mhm.
It is. You got to set the scene on how, at least this is actually making our military look competent, though, unlike other movies. Like, because obviously we wouldn't really know how to handle this situation, I don't think. But
Mhm.
I will say, when I was a kid, I never understood. Their initial plan is they fly a helicopter up to the spaceship with just a bunch of, like, floodlights.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, go up there with missiles just
They
in
talk
case.
to it in Morse code, I guess. I got
Like,
the
how-
gun. We got this.
Like,
I
is
have
there
a gun.
is there a study that says that the aliens know Morse code? Like, how do they even know? Like, oh, let's just bring these lights and not like any kind of weapon at all.
And then it's rude. They're like, we assumed you knew Morse code. This is awkward. That one kid who's hurt, he's like, actually, I just fucking wrecked my bike, so it's unrelated to this, but I'd like to get on camera if I can.
yeah, that Connie Chung. What would you guys do if you saw this?
Dude,
Like,
is that
on the news?
was that John Bernthal?
I don't know.
I think that was
Probably.
him on one of the.
I just love the idea that the White House is watching the news because the news knows more than
Yeah,
they
shouldn't
do.
they know
that
it
doesn't
before
make any sense.
CNN?
Who's telling the news the story?
No shit.
They'd be
Like,
like,
on CNN. What's happening?
a meteorologist is like, quick, turn on the Weather Channel. Isn't it
Bill
George?
Pullman's aunt calls him. He's like, I know, I'm watching it with you. I can't believe it. It's like, well, you're the president. You know before. You don't. Yeah, that's all kind of for show. We don't really know anything in here.
That's not gonna work out.
Fuck. Why would you fly into it?
My God. If this connected to Top Gun right here, would anyone care? Back in 90, whatever.
Goose would be like, back up, I got this one.
Goose dies again, and no one asks, like, didn't he already die?
Yeah, but not from aliens. Well, that doesn't
Yeah,
fucking
but
matter.
you could just say the alien got him. Yeah.
This guy's like, look, sir, I actually have to go. I think my son is committing check fraud.
Also, I'm double parked.
Mainly the double parked thing. They are ruthless with
It's
these
the White
tickets.
House. Yeah, don't worry about it.
I fucking work here. Sir, that doesn't mean you can park like an idiot, you know?
No one's above the law. Okay.
Says this boot.
Yo, Bro Force Squad, next bracket we have. How about movie presidents that we'd actually elect? Because Bill Pullman's right up there with Harrison Ford
Bill
from Air
Pullman's-
Force One.
Yeah.
Oh,
Check out
yeah,
our
there.
movie commentary.
And they're both ex-Air Force pilots, which is kind of a cool...
Right, because Pullman, he seems like someone that would have a calming presence, and he could bang anyone in the Oval Office. So I respect that. He'd get my vote.
That video recorded earlier in Russia, and it cuts to just bears playing hockey. Like, I mean, that's interesting, but it doesn't really affect the situation. Oh, we'll just let you guys know.
I think we get Morgan Freeman as president in Deep Impact. That's a good guy.
That
That's
was
a good
a
president.
good one, yeah.
The Jack Nicholson president in Mars Attacks, I mean, he fucking goes right
Oh
at
God.
the aliens.
He's cutthroat.
Oh, dang.
Goldblum right now is like, I just saw priests are molesting kids. He's like, no one cares. The world's ending.
Let him do it. What? Yeah, does anyone have a TV that works in this movie?
I think it's the aliens. They're disrupting the signals.
Even
Or
Time
Comcast.
Warner? That's
It's
so
both.
weird.
Yeah,
Time
or
Warner
just
normally
your
has such
tracking.
Or it's like Skinamax and they have to bang on the TV because the lines are showing up.
Because they don't actually pay for it, but it's like leaking
Right.
through.
Yeah. It's like black and white, kind of grainy.
No, dude. I did that all the time as a kid. I didn't have HBO, but I could see enough. That's all that mattered.
Oh yeah.
All you need is audio. All you need is 2 bars now. I mean,
What if aliens came down, but they weren't like here to destroy us? They were just all really good at like soccer or something, and they won us. They just came to America and they won the World Cup for us.
No,
But it was
there's
so
literally a
decisive because we don't know if they're true
episode.
Americans.
There's a
That's a good point.
episode where aliens come and all they want to do is embarrass the Earth in games of basketball.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
literally the whole episode. Is the aliens are just dominating the humans in basketball and embarrassing them.
Oh, you guys think it's funny to make fun of Russ for being molested?
It was a
I'm a
90s,
cop.
so
You
yeah.
can trust me.
Well,
This
Russ,
was the
what
90s,
were you
man,
we-
different era.
Russ, what were you wearing? Wranglers? Well, there you go. I mean, look, answer the question right there.
The guy's laughing. It's 96. No one has sex without content. What the fuck are you talking about?
Must get their content.
Dude, what are these diners? I've seen them in movies. I've just maybe never been to one where you can also order beer.
They're
He's
more
like getting
like
run shot
truck
on the
stops. Yeah, they're like truck stops. There was one in Roadhouse where Sam Elliott tried to bang Swayze's girlfriend in.
That's right. And Swayze oddly didn't really object to it. He's like, if it happens,
Yeah, he's like, this happens every time.
Somebody tell me this guy's role model was not Keanu Reeves.
This is, yeah, this is like a baseball team. Whenever they only have so much money under the cap, he's like, I want Keanu. He's like, we don't have money for him. Like, all right, we got to get this guy then.
But we
He can
have
do a lot of stuff
Keanu.
Keanu can do, but
His name's Keanu Sheaves.
Keanu,
He's good.
Yeah, so this kid ends up being the guy in, like, his character is who they basically replace Will Smith with. It's his stepson grown up. Now, I just
So you're
realized...
telling me Vivica A. Fox is a stripper and a single mom?
I think that's why I like
This
her.
is science fiction.
Might as well be a Yeti. Am I right? Who would leave her? We're 20. You don't see Will Smith till the 21-minute mark. That's pretty crazy.
This was his first film, wasn't it?
No, he had been in a couple of things. I thought.
I thought he did this while he was still filming Fresh Prince.
I thought this
Maybe
was like his
you're
first
right.
breakout movie. Like this is before Men in Black and all that stuff.
I remember because you know how obviously Matt, you hate the show, but Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was like super meta. And at one point in like season 4 or 5 of Fresh Prince, they go, "Oh, what are you gonna do, Will? Become a famous rapper and actor making millions of dollars a year?" And they all make fun of him.
I don't hate Fresh Prince. Don't call me
with-
racist.
with this
It's not my favorite show.
Get out of here.
He did actually Bad Boys before this.
Bad Boys.
Okay.
First. Yeah.
And a movie called 6 Degrees of Separation. But I'm not sure how big a role in that he was.
This is the greatest. You see this scene all the time in alien movies. Someone stops in the middle of the road and just looks up.
This hobo's like, oh, did we just do heroin or was that yesterday? Because look at this. All kind of blurs together.
All right, guys, this happens in real life. What do you do immediately? Honestly.
I go buy all the toilet paper from Walmart.
Yeah.
Like, you just get fucked up. Like, I would be like, no, it's over. I'm getting drunk and just.
Yeah, you have to get hammered, right?
I just go get hammered. Yeah.
Like you know the end is near if you see this, right? Like
I go to my wife. I'm like, remember when you're not in the
yeah,
mood
that's
for
what I'm saying,
anal?
like-
You said someday. Well, it's someday because aliens.
It's
are here.
someday.
I don't know.
Applebee's
I'm drunk off
announces.
my ass.
Applebee's announces now that the alien ship is over New York, they will be only offering curbside pickup. Well, that doesn't solve any of the problems.
well, shit.
No, we're-
Chili's is doing 3-for-1 appetizers now, so that's where I'm
Someone
at.
out there, alien ships are going to be covering our city, and somehow.
Yeah,
But
can't
the
you
economy-
see
What? No, people are dying. What the fuck?
McDonald's doing 50 cent Big Macs, and on the sign there it says, "Get them before the aliens kill us all." Like, we got inventory we got to get rid of. We got bigger things to worry about than this alien attack.
We made a promise to you that we'd never freeze our beef, and even if the fucking world ends, we're going to hold true to that.
Mark, less than 1 minute on the drive-through, okay?
We gotta
If
keep
this
these
happened
numbers up.
today, though, I would just love because somehow we'd find a reason to fight with ourselves between, like, if you're Republican or Democrat. So it wouldn't be about the aliens at all, and we'd probably all just we all die.
Yeah, the
There's
ship
no
would
way
be like.
this ship's that big. There's no way this ship's that big for one.
How many alien ships have you seen?
Ooh.
What are you basing this off of, Matt?
I don't know. I just never seen a ship. The Titanic was only so big. I guess aliens might have better skills than us. I don't know.
Did he
Randy
work
Quaid
night
would know.
shift? Why is he still asleep?
It's noon, Jeff.
Do you think Will Smith's the most excited person to see an alien ship outside? Because like I was looking for a reason to leave anyway because I banged this chick and I didn't even know her kid was in the other room.
Well, at least he leaves with a juice box in the morning.
Uh-oh, the Johnsons are packing up. Headed to the Cape? No, there's a fucking alien spaceship over the city. Oh.
Yeah, where are you gonna go? I guess. I mean,
You don't have an anti-alien bunker that you...
I'm prepared for anything.
How lucky were we that Will Smith didn't do an Independence Day song?
Wow. This was
Ha ha ha! 4th of July.
Woohoo!
I don't know, guys.
He probably wrote one. I guarantee.
Yeah, I was
you
gonna say this was before it was like understood that you get the double package with him. You get the theme song and then also the acting.
I don't know. Men in Black and Wild Wild West was pretty good, I thought.
So he's
There's
a
nothing
soldier,
good about
right?
Wild Wild West.
He's an Air
The
Force.
song,
Air
the
Force,
song,
yeah.
the song, guys.
Oh, the song Wild Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you had the movie.
Wild.
I
So a guy in
rewatched
the
Wild
Air
Wild
Force
West a
and a
few years
stripper with
ago.
a kid can
Wow.
afford this house in California. In the
Uh,
boobs.
She might be divorced, so we don't know where all of her
Or
income-
she's a really good stripper.
Honey, are the Dodgers not playing today then?
That's true, Cycly. She's like a stripper in LA, not in like Compton.
Yeah.
It's like
That,
she's
that-
a stripper for the stars.
that little kid better be careful pulling out that neon green gun. The cops might shoot him.
Too true.
It was a threat!
We were scared for our life. He's
He had a
8
gun.
years
It's
old.
neon green, though, and it makes clicking noise. Hey, we didn't know what he was doing. He was
Dan
jogging.
asked us.
Yeah, you don't know the pressures I go through every day. See one of those.
That guy's wearing jogging pants. I don't think that's like work appropriate attire.
Like, why wear jogging
H-
pants? Look,
I know the world is ending.
Remember Fruitopia?
Might as well get comfy. Yes.
Oh my god, I forgot.
got shot with a toy gun. Aliens aren't our biggest problem.
Look at my earring. I just pierced it because the world's ending.
Did
Thought I'd take a few
people
chances.
think he was homosexual in this movie? Because obviously this
I
was
always assumed he
before.
was.
Okay.
He would have loved to switch places with Randy Quaid and get his ass pounded by aliens,
I mean-
I'm sure.
Well, wow. I just see a person, an American.
I see somebody. I see an American who loves to get his ass pounded.
God
Nothing
bless.
wrong with that.
We're all American.
That's what most Americans
who's
do.
in
What
ch-
you want, man.
And I will die for you to have that choice.
Thanks, Cycly.
Why would you call the lawyer? Like, what would that do? Hey, lawyer, there's alien. Okay.
Oh, psychic, like you wouldn't take the call and try to.
Oh, I'll take the money. And I'm like, yeah.
Dude,
Is there any
Geiger,
precedent?
Geiger,
Yeah.
looking at their TV
Lots
setup,
of
imagine working there during March Madness.
I know, just banging the side of it. Like, god damn it, I got money on this.
You're gonna do this in the last second?
They're more upset about that than the alien attack. They're like, it better be clear in March. That's all I'm fucking saying. They expect
say
us
this.
to work.
If aliens interrupt this game, they better not count this as me having not covered.
Yeah, no shit.
Dude, remember those portable phones that, like, if you left them off the charger, your mom would get fucking pissed off at you?
Oh my god.
Remember how cool the portable phone was, though, when it first came out?
It was badass.
Game changer.
Like, I can just walk around and talk to people.
Orderly fashion. There's, like, orgies happening in the streets.
We were all alive in the 90s. The TV tracking was not that bad, especially on cable.
Like Cyclist said, it
Aliens.
must be the aliens, right? It must be the aliens. Because some of these guys have dish.
I mean, you saw the OJ
I really
follow up.
Just accept your fate, man.
I love how the aliens are fucking invading Earth. He's in the armed forces, and his stripper girlfriend is like, "You can't go." Who the fuck
Her
do you
name's
think's job
Jasmine?
it is?
Is that her stage name?
Could
Yeah, I
be
think
both.
so.
Sometimes the best way to hide is in plain sight. Make your stage name your real name. But she's like, "You can't go." He's like, "Who the fuck's job do you think it is to fight this thing?"
Women, man.
You
Is
just
that
gotta
right?
talk her down. Like, listen,
Save her,
we
she's
had
mad.
sex last night. I wasn't even
Saving
really
the
planning on
world is
staying.
still
Look, thanks for the juice box and everything, but I mean, I gotta go to work. Get out of the driver's seat, kid.
Nag.
I'm surprised the cops didn't come and be like, "Hey, you know whose car this is?" And like,
Can I see a license and registration, please?
I'm 4.
You know
All
why I
right,
pulled
you're
you
resisting.
over? I was already pulled over. I don't-
The engine seems warm. Arrest him.
Further.
He's resisting. He's 4. He's just drooling on himself.
We back the blue, but let's be honest, some of you take
Yeah.
it a little too serious.
It's a joke.
We're having fun here. God damn
Yep.
it, this is
Have
America.
another drink. Relax.
Josh on people without getting so fucking uptight.
So what's a better Vivica Fox role? We'll just go around this, or when she plays the chick that really wants to suck Mr. Freeze's dick in Batman and Robin.
Is there a scene here where she strips? Because I'll pick this, I guess.
I think
No, we get her in this strip club, but we don't get her stripping, I don't think.
Oh.
Ugh.
Well,
Unfortunate.
TBD for me, I guess.
America was robbed.
Cycle, you don't even have like a deleted scene on that DVD with it or anything?
You know, in all honesty, I've never looked into special features. Maybe I do.
Pandora's box of Vivica Fox's tits.
Let's just pause this, and I'll go over to Cycly's house and just,
Yeah, get
bring
a-
some lotion and we'll convene at a later date.
One
What
guy
if it
was,
said that special features Vivica A. Fox stripping? Like what?
Judd Hirsch is awesome in this. His dad, I love him. One guy, when they were all evacuating on the street, threw like a mattress on top of his car. Like, bro, do you need to fucking bring your mat? There'll be a place to sleep wherever we're going.
But it's Tempur-Pedic.
It's formed to my body. It knows the exact sleep number that I have. Well, that sounds like it actually will help that arthritis. Throw
I'm
out
looking
some
at
of
the DVD, guys. Nothing with Vivica A. Fox in the special features.
Do you think Bill
You sure?
Pullman's more stressed out about the aliens or that his wife's coming to where his mistress is?
I mean, we all know this has been a loveless marriage since he got elected, man.
So,
It's
fun
for looks.
fact, this is a nerd in me. His wife plays in the 2000 series of Battlestar Galactica. His wife plays the president.
Really?
Wow.
And so it's an interesting connection here because she's the president's wife and aliens are involved.
Yeah. Woman
So-
president. That's another sci-fi idea. That's insane.
Yeah, that's more unrealistic than the aliens.
If you want to know about Battlestar Galactica, she was 33rd in line and everyone was killed. So that's why she became president.
God.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Maybe.
There's still some guy like, I ain't comfortable with this. Like, well, they killed
If
the whole
everyone is
government.
killed.
They killed off the whole government, so...
If everyone's
actually
killed,
very
does she have
factual.
left
It
the
happens. 33,000 people, 13,000 people, something like that. I'm a nerd. That's my Dwight Schrute fun fact. Bears and beats in Battlestar Galactica.
Well, I'm glad our one subscriber that watches Battlestar Galactica got that little fun fact. Thank you.
I
very
don't
much.
care. I will die on that hill. Battlestar Galactica is amazing. Get out of here. And I'll eat a beet during.
That hill doesn't have many women on it, does it?
No, none at all.
Unless they're the president.
Yeah. They have one, and she's the president.
Randy Quaid, I could see him like he's getting put in the car. Bob Sugar's there, like right now he has no comment to the media. What is your? The guy on the right's name is Stoney Jackson. I just want to say first off, the South was fighting for states' rights.
Yeah.
Also, what was the question? It was about the.
There's about a 10 to probably a 9 to 10 chance that he has a KKK hood and probably a South will rise again or one of those Confederate flags in his garage.
Geiger, I think we talked, or no, it was in Killer Clowns from Outer Space Commentary. We said if you can't close when the world's ending, give it up. Like this guy right here, just retire your dick right now.
Dude from 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yep.
Who does he play in that?
He plays the good-looking dude that goes after Alex
Oh,
Mack.
yeah.
The model.
That's right.
Yeah, the model guy, yeah.
I think Randy Quaid's character has drank so much. He's like Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow, that he's just perpetually drunk.
Yeah. This is how he acts.
Do not shoot at the spacecraft. Well, fuck that.
He's like, Dad, I'm
That's
glad
true.
you're
I don't know
home.
if you- have you
Like,
guys seen Donnie
your
Darko?
daughter's about to have sex. He's like, well, it's the end of the world. Everyone's partying. Let's fucking do it.
Well, she's old enough. She's 12. Oh, got her confused with you, actually.
That old?
Hey, Popeye, your boy Harry Connick Jr., New Orleans native.
So funny thing about him, I actually have a Keurig that was gifted to me by his cousin. Not him.
Shut the fuck up, really?
Yeah. They're at my wedding.
Nice. By the way, Keurig, if you want to throw some sponsorship dollars our way, I mean, what the fuck? It's free advertising.
Yeah, I mean, look, Keurig 2.0, it's phenomenal. It makes coffee really quick, and it's hot. So I drink it.
They haven't paid us yet. Relax. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, they fucking suck then. I mean,
Harry Connick Jr., the classic. That's an ugly ring, man.
it's a mood ring.
I'm not pretending to be in the military, but aren't most of them, if they're active, living on base, not in a house where he just wakes up at 11? He's like, okay, now I'm going to go fight the aliens. I mean, aren't most of them?
No, you're right. I don't think he was active. I think that's why she was mad he had to go. I think he was on leave.
Okay,
But
because
it's like, there's
that's
an
the
alien
greatest. Because that happens in 12 Strong too. The guy that's just in the kitchen and he's just like, they need me now more than ever. I'm like, I don't
Here we
think in the
go.
military you just get to pick or choose when you get a fight.
Here we go. The best poles are horizontal, I've always said.
Mm.
I love
Harry
the
Connick
American
Jr.'s
flag in the background too.
Harry Connick Jr. told Will Smith, "You're never going to get to fly a space shuttle if you marry a stripper." Do you think before they decide who goes to outer space, they're like, "All right, now everyone on a note card, write down your wife's occupation before we make last cuts"?
If aliens
I was
were
wrong,
coming
I'm so
to
pumped about
Earth
it.
and it was on the news and Vivica Fox was stripping, would everyone be watching the TV though? Come on.
Well, isn't the strip club where you get most of your news? That's
Absolutely.
right.
I love that they have the news on.
Presidential debate. Let's head to the strip club.
Half price brunch. And muff.
What's this chick from? Is this the Gilmore Girls chick?
Or
No,
Is
she's
she
from
in Boy
Independence
Meets World
Day. Just Independence Day, and then she dies.
Saved by the Bell, the college years.
Wow, never would have got that.
Is that what's wrong? I know she's familiar.
Yeah, they're like driving into the city. Billy Bean's like, I have an idea. While everyone's trying to leave, let's go into the city. Like, what? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Were laptops a thing?
For Jeff Goldblum, yeah.
Okay, nice.
You think he had AOL too? I'm sure.
He had one of those free discs you would get outside of a
What
wall.
are you doing, son?
Mhm.
I'm working on the social media platform where you get to know if a girl was single or in a relationship. Huh. That sounds awesome.
That'll never work. Oh yeah,
Right?
his ex-wife is the chick that.
Yes.
That's-
Okay, yeah.
That's the love triangle.
Right now, though, if Jeff Goldblum just went up to the White House and said, hey, I got some information on COVID-19, they'd let him in. He'd be like, dude, this guy knows a lot. He's been in a lot of movies.
That's 3 or 4, I believe.
Jurassic Park.
And they divorced just because, some relationships just, they grow apart. And then her fucking the president, I don't think helped that much either.
Well, that's yeah.
That's
Actually,
all
he fucked
allegedly.
the
though.
president.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
fucked the president.
is that
And
proven?
the-
I don't think it's proven.
And then cycling, and then he was gaslighting and blamed it on it.
Did you see it? I mean, if you didn't see it,
Well,
then...
the sex
Saw it, we
video
saw it.
I've seen, but it's fuzzy as fuck since it's like on these TVs, so no one can really tell.
Yeah, but he says, I'm Jeff Goldblum, and I'm about to fuck the president.
And here's a signed consent paper.
Oh, did you type this up yourself? Yes, I did.
Microsoft Word.
Consent says content.
Calibri Light. Font 12.
Cycly, you know Billy Zane read for one of the...
It's what made this movie not an Oscar movie.
This woman's like, I'm here where, in a sexist move, both of the pilots flying up are males. What? We're just trying to talk to aliens.
Why can't they just be pilots? I mean, why are we...
Because they're not.
Egg on my face.
So this would be her ex-father-in-law, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. I think they still have a good relationship, though, him and her.
Can we have a prequel movie just about how their relationship kind of fell out?
I'm down, dude.
It could be a rom-com.
Is she in the second one?
I don't remember. The prequel though is like this: the aliens are watching the Earth the whole time. They're watching their relationship. They're like, "Yeah, we can fucking take these assholes. They suck."
So it's like the Truman Show.
Yeah.
It was the aliens realizing
like the Truman Show.
How shitty of a fight we'll put up.
The alien's like, well, we should be good as long as they're not flying up here with floodlights.
If they have weapons, that's okay, but only floodlights, that's a no.
Missiles,
Who knows,
fine.
like, what we said to them? But they could interpret it as like, fuck you, asshole, we're going to take you down. They could have been like, hey, we're going to be friendly with everyone, and we were the ones who started it.
How do they know the aliens aren't trying to host game night?
They fly up there. The guy's like, look, the aliens had a Patriots flag in their ship. I say we just fucking blow them up right now.
What if the aliens were like big LeBron fans if they came here? They're just like, we just want to meet LeBron James. That's pretty much it.
They're like, we watched The Last Dance and it's bullshit. LeBron's the GOAT. Like, what?
But he's not even in the NBA yet. Oh, that's right.
We can see in the future, though.
Yeah, we're from the future.
Maybe that kid is LeBron. Okay, Fox.
There it is.
And that's the whole premise of the movie, the subplot, beyond the subplot?
This is
I love
actually
how
basically
they make
the
science
Space
look so
Jam
easy.
2. We have literally written a script for Space Jam 2.
So they're actually coming to stop LeBron James from ever happening.
What if Goldblum then he's like, all right, and then this is what you do if they have two safeties in the box. Like, well, now we're drawing a football. Hear me out.
Popeye, what
Look,
if they're
there's
not trying
20
to stop LeBron from ever happening? They're just trying to stop the decision for him ever happening. They're like, it ruined the NBA with these super teams.
Either way.
I mean, back at this time, though, if the decision happened, you wouldn't be able to get a fucking clear picture on your TV to figure out what happened.
It's true.
Oh.
Countdown clock, that's the Broforce Squad action movie bingo piece.
Cycling, as these lights go on, like the Backstreet Boys walk out.
They're performing on the
Everybody, yeah.
like, we're going to welcome the aliens back with our just entertainers.
Well, if they would have came out, the aliens would have left them alone.
That's probably true. Aliens are like, dude, these people are awesome.
This is a banger. Let them finish.
Yeah, come on
Just
in.
don't put NSYNC up. Sean is going to fuck it up.
That would start a war right away.
Oh, blue light.
What are we trying to communicate here? I just
That's
don't.
what I'm wondering. It's just lights.
But, like, if it's Morse code or whatever, tell me. But what are we saying? Like, literally, what are we communicating? Hey, how you doing?
Shoot me in the face.
I think they're okay. I think they're fine.
Just got the wind knocked out.
Walk it off. No, but we explode. Just fucking walk it off.
That's when there's a general, like, they fired the first shot, let's take them out. Like, but that's what we were trying to do.
That is an act of aggression.
Provoke them. So like a passive-aggressively try to communicate with them.
We set up a black guy, so now the news is like, aliens also are apparently racist.
Yeah.
Bigots.
Star Jones is on there. I knew they would target us first.
Jesse Jackson is disgusted that extraterrestrials in 1996 still have this shallow-minded viewpoint.
Kiss it.
Everyone's trying to evacuate. Cop comes up. Ma'am, can I have you pull over, please? What? We're trying to fucking leave this. Just whoa! Don't
Give his
resist.
tail light out.
Just take it off. Actually, that's really all I came for.
This
There
party-
would be people picketing though, like, welcome, you're welcome here. Everyone's welcome here. Like, they're here to kill us all, though.
Well, yeah, after we insulted them with our lights, they are.
Yeah. What if
That
they're
would set 'em
epileptic?
off.
We went up there just flashing lights in their face.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
I need a cigarette, David.
I think the alien command center is like, well, they flash lights, so we're pretty much just gonna destroy everything, and that's it.
That guy in the bar that you accidentally bump into, like, totally on accident, they're like, what the fuck, bro? You want to go? Like, dude, it's crowded in here. I'm sorry. Why are you trying to fight me?
Shit, we're in a mosh pit at a concert. Like, I can't help it. Sorry.
Yeah, I
There's
like
some social distance going on.
I
I
like
see.
corn more than you, so I'm gonna fight you. I guess. One of these chicks. The aliens are kind of cute. What? So those hippies that were up there, like this is the all the group. This is pretty small, right? I mean, figured we could get at least like 100 people up here.
I mean, they're probably on a bunch of rooftops. Maybe.
If you see this, do you take the stairs or the elevator immediately, or do you just jump?
Jeff, this girl reminds me of one of our friends used to date that we made fun of a lot. That sometimes I'll still look up stuff on Facebook and talk about.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Exactly like her.
I actually unfollowed her on Facebook the other day.
I guarantee you, Henrik will probably somehow know who that is somehow.
Yeah.
But
Like, oh, so and so. Yeah, that bitch is crazy.
Here it is. Cycly.
Beautiful.
my first thought would be, fuck, I still have 7 vacation days to use by July.
Hey, just so you know, we're not rolling any of those over just because this happened, okay?
Because the aliens attacked. You gotta think ahead for some of that stuff.
Knowing me, I would have just my student loan and been so pumped about it. This would happen the next day. Like, god damn it.
There are like landlords emailing out, hey, just because fucking Earth is under attack, rent's still due for May.
The economy, dude.
This laser is fucking insane, though.
Love it.
Time's up.
I mean, this has got to be a pretty good way to go. I mean, you're immediately just gone.
Yeah,
Are you though?
I would imagine so, based on that.
What, the giant laser ray of light and explosion?
If you're able to survive this for a little bit, I'm impressed.
No one survived that, by the way.
That guy in the office is like, man, I'm an intern and I really need to be offered a full-time position. I'm gonna stay and work this weekend.
I'm
I
gonna
think right
press-
now, like Anderson Cooper has a
Come
countdown
on.
clock. 80 more Americans were dead by aliens today. Sorry. Wait, they just nailed a building. 109.
And we're gonna subtract the 31 hippies on the roof because no one fucking
God.
cares. Oh, David.
Oh no! Oh crap! I'll never make it to Queens.
And my friend Daniel. He's just a friend, though. That's
He's
it.
just a friend. We live
I'd rather
together.
go by that. I'd rather go that way than lung cancer because that was his only
This-
2 ways of dying.
This CGI fucks. This is pretty
Yeah.
good.
Why
down.
would those be the only 2 ways to go? Like, I wouldn't want to go either one.
Those are the only options.
For
You gotta-
him specifically.
Mm.
Lung cancer or aliens.
Or AIDS.
Or what if he had both at the same time?
Dude, they just fucked up that city. What a waste
Someone's
to
like,
go.
do you have insurance?
Seriously, the insurance companies are like, nope. What? We didn't see anything. What happened?
Technically, this is an act of God, so it's not covered.
Force majeure.
Also, your premiums are going up. What? Both?
Jeff, our work, though, they would email us right now. Work from home tomorrow, by the way. Our office got blown up. But we're still going to track your computers.
Yeah, team-wide Zoom at 9 a.m. Don't think you're going to fucking sleep in.
Yes, so watch the internet usage. Watch the internet usage. You'll slow down the remote desktop.
Oh, I love good airplane. I love an airplane flying away from a disaster. Explosions happening, an airplane just barely escaping. If you've never seen the movie 2012, you get like 8 of those.
Which 2012 directed by the same guy that did this, Roland Emmerich.
Oh, shit.
That's all he knows how to do.
So basically, they just destroyed all of New York City.
Yeah.
And LA and DC, I think.
And that desert.
So many grains of sand died.
Rip. How much did Reebok pay for this movie? The kid's hat, the shoes that the dog brought to Will Smith were Reeboks?
$10. At least $10.
At least, yeah. Dude, this thing is fucking up cars. Dude, if this dog dies...
What if some guy ran by her like, Jasmine, what's up?
Peter would never let that happen.
Jasmine,
Tuesday?
Jasmine, I must have written down your number wrong because when I called it, it was a fake number. And I know you wouldn't do that to me. Oh, hell yeah, dog.
There it is.
You can't have the dog die.
Kobe.
But the door's still open. How is it she's not dead?
Just, okay.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm glad.
France is like, so I noticed that you didn't even set up the gift we gave you as a Statue of Liberty.
Oh,
what?
You
we
broke
love it. We love it. Are you kidding me?
It's not in the wrapper anymore.
His reaction.
Oh God. He basically, Geiger, he plays the same guy in every movie where he's like, I've been telling you, like in Major League.
I've been telling you. Honestly, though, conspiracy theorists would this would be their Halloween. They just love this. Like, I've been telling you since the fucking start, but no one wanted to listen.
But also you had like 90 other theories that were wrong. Well, fucking disregard that.
Fucking son. Every time aliens attack, you're gonna throw up. We're gonna have a long life here, you know?
What you need to do is start drinking. But I'm 14.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
You can loosen up. You can loosen up the tide, Bill Pullman. I mean, we've had a fucking day, you know.
Yeah, dude. No one's gonna judge you for.
He's looking at his daughter. He's like, God, she's not even gonna get old enough where I can fake that she's an athlete to get her into my favorite college.
Yeah, to get her into a school that already has like an 88% acceptance rate. Oh, that's so weird. It's like, yo, USC, I will fucking give you 100,000, but we let everyone in any. You know what? Yeah, fine, we'll take your money.
We haven't made fun of that enough because that's insane. But
I'm
trying to make up for it. Still a fan, Lori Loughlin. Call me.
Yeah, well, Cycly will help get you out of this mess.
Yeah, if anyone can do it.
No. I'll take the money though if she wants to bribe me.
He's like, so does my wife know that she's here?
Love it.
Yeah. Did my wife get the manifest for the Air Force One? I don't think. No. Okay.
They're not friends, if you know what I mean.
Well, may we pray that she survived. But I think I'm technically single until we've confirmed she's alive, right? What? No. You're not.
This is the one thing I love about these like soldier movies, though. They're like, I gotta save the world, but they basically just like leave their family to fend for themselves. like he could have kind of watched after his wife and stepkid, I guess. Well,
I'll figure it out.
That's what she was mad about in the beginning.
Did we just clinch the playoffs? Why are we passing around cigars?
The cigars were like in the 90s, man. God, after watching The Last Dance, and cigars were everywhere.
That's true.
God, Will Smith was so cool in this. He's like, no, I'm not scared. You think your wife's okay? Probably not. I mean, they blew up Los Angeles. It's kind of cool. I was trying to look to relieve that relationship anyway.
So we figured out the problem. Apparently, flashlights don't work, so we're gonna try missiles this time. That's a good strategy.
Hold on, I got an idea. What if we try flashlights just one more time? Just one.
Okay, one more. You guys want to do one more? Fuck.
Yeah, where's my YouTube Black Troops? Go up there. See if it's safe first, then we'll send the rest of the guys up.
All right, so you know what? We're just to make it fair, randomly gonna choose half of you get planes with just flashlights, half of you get missiles and bullets. Okay? It'll be like a fun game.
Wait, but all the black guys have the lights. What is this about? Don't worry, it was random.
It's
drama.
random.
Coincidence.
So Brent Barry comes on the pod sometimes, and he's actually a fighter pilot, I believe. But do their planes actually have their name on them?
I think when you become, there's a certain rank. He actually just achieved it, I think.
Cool. I didn't know if that was actually a thing. Or it was just in Top Gun in this movie. I wonder if they all have nicknames too. Like if mine was like Matt Big Dick Geiger, if that would be on my plane.
Yeah, that's
4 inches of fury.
Yeah. This would be intense, dude, because obviously in the Air Force, Army, anything, you train a lot, but you can't train for this shit. It's fucking alien invasion.
No, I'm saying
you don't even know
real
what
life
you're
you're done.
There's a protocol, guys. There's a protocol.
He's like, come
We've been
on, we
trained
trained for this. I'm like, no, we really didn't at all.
I mean, you just gotta surrender at this point. Like, dude, man, anal probes for everybody. We'll take it.
You just take it up the ass like Randy Quaid.
Mm-hmm. Live another day.
The only thing wrong with this movie is that that Toby Keith song's not playing in the back whenever they're
Put
like
a
firing.
boot in your ass.
And Uncle Sam, put your name. Like, what was that just played in the theater? Some guy's like, yep.
Oh, that would play really well in this area of the country.
It just played on the loop the entire movie.
Here we go.
What I'm saying, man, how did you not expect that to happen?
We trained.
Fields.
You trained your whole life for this moment. No, actually, not at all. Actually, this hasn't.
You know what?
We haven't trained for this at all.
I'm gonna go ahead and pack up. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up. Call it a day. How do you not go call it a day after this?
I'm gonna go home.
You
Fuck my wife for probably the last time.
Yeah,
since
go
we're all
go have sex one more time and go.
Hey, you can hang that suit up in your closet knowing that you tried your best.
Maybe eat a steak dinner. I don't know.
Salute the flag. Yeah, you're fine. Don't want a fucking, like, a death wish. Come on. You gotta be like Luke Skywalker. You gotta find the little hole that explodes the whole thing.
Yeah, there's clearly at least one little area that can blow up the entire thing. Oh, wait.
Because every ship, even the Death Star, is like, let's just put that
Spoiler.
in there to see if anyone's smart enough to do it.
Yeah. You just want to bear, you know? You don't want to make it so easy on yourself. Where's the fun in that?
Right.
Dude, they're outnumbered like 5-1.
Well, more than that, there's also a huge ship that's, I think, the size of Texas.
And you can't even get them. Like, they have shields. That's what I'm saying. What's the point of fighting back? You wouldn't want me in the room. I'd be like, guys, quit. Let's go home. This is the best time ever to just call it a day.
Well, we had a good run, guys. I mean,
yeah, we had a couple thousand years. We did it.
It was real. Look, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Always respect those who know when to hang it up. Don't stay around after your prime, man.
Yeah, seriously. Like,
Sure.
I want to go out on my own terms. Granted,
Yeah.
aliens haven't been the way that I saw it going, but if that's the way it's gonna happen, look, Who am I to judge it?
This is
Just
the
let it be.
difference.
We should have had Britt Berry on this, because imagine us all up there and we all shoot at it. Who'd be the first one? It'd probably be like me, Jeff, or Cycling. It's like, oh, fuck this, dude. They got a force field?
I'm out.
Just like you in this thing in the air. Fuck that shit.
Banner would have died already. Banner would have killed himself.
I wouldn't even boarded a plane.
Banner would have died in the first 5 minutes trying to.
I would have
airplane
pushed the
kamikaze into
ejecto
the shit.
seat and had my parachute come out. I'm like, fuck this.
I would have rolled my ankle on the way to the plane. Be like, oh my god.
I feel like Hornacek would have been in like the first like welcome wagon thing with the lights, but like brought like a game of like Twister and all this stuff. Shoots and ladders.
Shoots and ladders.
Try to invite them to play.
The alien ship design, I think, is really fucking cool in this.
Yeah, it is. I also like, too, you don't really see an alien until I think 3/4 of the movie through.
Yeah.
That's the iconic Will Smith scene, I believe.
Yeah. Here he like wants to be Luke taking off his mask.
He's his goose.
Turn off your computer.
Try to breathe, Harry Connick Jr. The alien ships, you know, they kind of look like when you get a Kool-Aid jammer and you like tear the top off.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That's like sugar-free Kool-Aid John Hamm is who that guy was.
They are terrible shots. Are you guys noticing?
Yeah, there's just like a bunch of fucking planes and they can't hit any of them.
They are.
Well, I mean, this has to be like
this is their first air raid. They've
I was
been
about to say their
fucking on
first
another
planet.
planet for a while.
Lots of rookies in there.
Have they been training for this? Because it doesn't show.
No,
They're
dude,
just
they've
like-
been winning. They're getting fat, and they didn't realize, that we were ready to play.
They had a soft non-conference schedule, and now they're on the road, and all of a sudden it's not as easy as it was before.
They're basically like Gonzaga, the number 1 seed with the soft ass fucking conference, and they're playing, their first 8, and
Yeah, but they're
hanging
more
in
like
there. But
Baylor with the anal probes.
Ooh, good point.
this
Without
holds up
consent, of
too.
course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this scene's cool.
I would like to restate that my problem with this movie is I just really don't like End of the World movies. I just really don't. And that's why I don't like Will Smith, because that's pretty much all he plays in. But the fucking CGI and directing in this holds up, for sure. It's really good.
Yeah. Hey, no problem, Will Smith. That was only like $1.4 million of taxpayer money, so.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just get a bailout.
Will be a
I
stimulus
don't even know what
check
that
on it.
means. I'll just say that I have no clue what that means.
Will Smith lands, a cop comes up. What are you doing out here, son? I'm in the Air Force. Stop resisting!
Do you have a license for that parachute?
What do you mean a license? Oh, he's resisting.
I thought he looked like a guy that committed a crime 2 weeks ago, so. that's
He
why I
looked like
shot
the
him.
6-year-old we killed last week who almost killed us with a green toy gun.
Why are you parachuting so menacingly?
You were going 15 and a 12 with your parachute.
You want to explain that? There's a parachute speed limit here? Yes, there is. What's with the back?
Oh, now you're questioning?
He's resisting. Oh, yeah, these things are gross. Ew. Looks like my ex-wife, Rachel.
I like this scene. This is a badass scene.
Welcome to Earth.
That would break your fucking hand, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's more like a fish, isn't it?
No, but remember, like we'll find out here in Area 51, they're wearing protective armor. That's not their skin.
Okay.
Interesting fact about Area 51. So this is according to, what's this website? Just so we don't get sued,
Blackhawks.com.
That's how the law works.
No, that's the other tab I have open. Mentalfloss.com. So this film actually had support from the U.S. Armed Forces. And then upon reading the script, like we were going to be allowed to shoot at Air Force bases and use the actual insignias. But after reading the script and seeing the heavy involvement of Area 51 in the plotline, the U.S. military dropped their support of the movie.
Seems a little fishy.
What are they hiding?
The truth
got
is
it
out
exactly
there.
right.
You just
Shit.
got to look up.
And also watch the X-Files. It's all there.
I'm surprised they didn't have like a Army of One or whatever commercial before the VHS of this. Because remember how cool the Army looked when we were kids? I'm like, man, that looks awesome. And then you actually get into it, and you're like, okay, well.
Like, oh.
We're the first ones to go, like, die? Like,
Yeah. Can we get a fucking menu of food up here? Jesus, it's Air Force One, and I haven't had a single stewardess come by.
Well, that's because the president banged the stewardess last time, and his wife just would rather have no more stewardesses on the flight.
oh, there's no matzo balls? So there are matzo balls.
What do you... Did you just think of the most Jewish food you could possibly order? What?
No shit, yeah.
I need gefilte fish.
Hey, if the world's ending, would anyone want to play dreidel dreidel?
No.
We don't have a I carry a dreidel everywhere.
Well,
Do you have it? How about
Getting a little out.
how about a Jubix cube?
Okay. You know who's a great baseball player? That's Sean Green of the Dodgers. Okay, well now you're just...
Jews.
No. Remember when David Eckstein won the Jewish Athlete of the Year, and he wasn't Jewish at all?
Yeah, he's like, do they know that I'm not actually Jewish?
They literally gave him an award. They thought you heard his last name. This
I
is
did
really
not know that. That's
David
great.
Eckstein
Plays like a Jew, so he's one of us, I guess.
Because his name was Eckstein. He's like, I'm not Jewish.
He got a key to the Israel and everything.
Yeah.
God, that just sounds like a South Park
That's
episode.
my favorite
That actually happened.
I love how they're like poo-pooing the idea of nuclear weapons. Like, bro, there are fucking spaceships that are like above us and blowing up entire cities.
But it's because like nuclear weapons in the air will still go to the ground and probably kill people, right? Is that why it is?
Yeah, but if the options are like some of us die from nuclear winter or we all inevitably die when their lasers blow up cities, I mean, there's no math there. It's...
So you don't want me to make COVID jokes and you fucking lay that one out for me.
Wait,
okay. I'm just going to go pee.
What?
Nothing. But I don't think they want to do nuclear weapons because they don't. I mean, if they do that over, I mean, if I'm thinking what I'm thinking, what happened in that when we bombed Japan when Truman
Hiroshima.
did, it basically, yeah, it destroyed that whole city and killed everyone in its path. And the ones that didn't still had like, I think, damage afterwards. So I think that's probably what I'm thinking.
Correct me if I'm wrong though. Isn't that the whole point to destroy that whole spaceship though? And it's got a force field though. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We can destroy the spaceship, and that can happen, or the aliens can just make that happen with their spaceship.
What if he just came on? It's like, hey, if you live in Mexico right now, you got about 20 minutes to leave that state because we're about to nuke it.
Like, but we can't even leave in 20 minutes. Hey, we gave you a warning.
I'm running for re-election, so if you're still alive after this, your vote would mean a lot to me.
I love Mexicans. I mean, I forget the fact that we just bombed your whole country. The cop comes up. Is this your truck? What's the end of the world? She's resisting.
There's still laws.
But it's always the same cop.
Yeah.
The cop didn't even drive. He's like just walking up. Like,
what's your
clothes are all
jurisdiction? What's your jurisdiction? That's none of your business.
Oh yeah, and she's with the president's first lady. Okay, I remember this.
This is like CrossFit back in 1996. You drag an alien carcass across.
Yeah.
Across the Sahara is 1 rep.
After this, we'll do some box jumps.
Does he not have like a locator on his plane?
That's a great question. Yeah, because they knew they were launching that assault.
Yeah, like wouldn't they be able to?
Their concern is not one random pilot in the desert.
He's got his sunglasses on though.
Apparently it is cycling, because look at this convoy.
They're all here for him.
Excuse me, sir. Where did you park?
People in RVs tend to not like colored fellas.
Yeah.
Is he on Naboo?
Yeah. This looks like Crate.
He doesn't like
The
sand.
Last Jedi.
Yeah, it's in Last Jedi. I was gonna say salt.
You lost, boy?
You better go on and get for something bad.
Why
Oh
would
yeah, the
I
Earth
don't-
is dying. So yes.
If this actually happened though, we defeated aliens. Like, how many parties and parades would be going on the street and shit?
Oh my god, dude. But then how many people be like, guys, honestly, it's fucked up that we just, like, killed the aliens. You know?
Like
Like,
the economy, we have
Aliens have rights.
60%.
Aliens have rights.
Okay, so this is where they take. So, all right, I don't know if any of you guys know this. I don't know this at all. But Area 51, did we know about this in because did it come out a couple months ago that that's actually a real place and we have aliens there or something?
I mean, the U.S. military was so concerned about this being in the movie that they pulled their support. So, what does that
I
tell
think
you?
there is an Area 51.
There
but
is an
it's
Area
just a
51
military
though, I
base.
think, because wasn't that a couple months ago? Weren't people that on social media that saying that we need to know what's in there and shit? Wasn't that a thing?
Storm
No,
Area 51.
Yeah.
we were all going to run. They can't stop all of us, is what the theme was.
Yeah.
We all go.
But no one.
They're basically gonna go and take the aliens out. Then a month later, they're like a virus. Everyone stay at home. Wasn't that the fucking thing?
All the
Okay.
memes.
I think most people were like-
memes were everyone with their pet alien.
Everybody was like, dude, I have to go all the way to fucking New Mexico for that?
Yeah.
No.
Like if I'm going to Nevada, I'm stopping in Vegas. I'm probably not gonna. I'll probably just kind of forget about going there.
You
Yeah.
also stay in a hotel and, just gamble or something.
That's why we were smart as a government to put it in a place no one really wants to fucking go to in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm not that curious.
Well, think
I
about
wanna
their
know what happened in
economy.
Area 1 to 50. The economy.
What about all the Area 51 gift shops? Jeff?
So right now, are they in Area 51 or Kroger? I can't tell.
Do you have skinless chicken breasts?
God, look at this guy. That is like Banner's somehow relation. Guarantee you.
He's like, we have a rule here. You have to have goatees. Oh, that's a weird. Well, what can I say? We like getting pussy. Anyway, you want to see the aliens? So this guy is Data from Star Trek.
Pretty much, yeah.
No, literally, the actor is.
Is he
Oh, is it?
really?
Okay,
Like,
I
for
never
real?
watched Star Trek.
Yes.
Dude,
He's
that's insane. I had no idea.
Look up his name. Just to... People at home are like, his
I
name
believe you, it's
is.
just the makeup. The makeup as
technically
looks
he's
like-
on Star Trek: The Next Generation. The real David
Next
from Star
time.
Trek was.
Yeah, Brent Spiner is his name.
God, he looks like a Brent Spiner.
He does.
fucking Brent.
Think the president comes here very much? Like, if he had an off day, you think he's going to Area 51 or golfing at like?
This is
you know-
like his equivalent of like Rick Pitino taking his mistresses to like the basement of an Italian restaurant. No one, it's all off the books, so he's good.
Horns. I don't know if you saw that, but 5 seconds ago, Brent's character literally goes,
Goes what?
"She's a beaut."
Oh, ain't she? Slaps roof. I'll throw in floor mats if you guys can put a cash deposit on this thing today.
She's a beaut, ain't she?
We're here for the new Batmats?
Oh, hey guys. Well, ignore that. I mean, don't ignore it.
Unless you live in Crown Heights.
See your rapist loose.
So do we all agree we have this shit? Probably, like we have alien spaceships.
We have something
Like-
they don't want us to know about. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, we're naive if we think
honestly-
there's not life elsewhere. Like,
Right.
And honestly, after dealing with what we've dealt with in 2020, I don't want to know. And I could tell you about a handful of people I don't want them to know either. I don't want to know.
There's still a
Just
lot
don't
of
tell us.
time left in the year.
You know who could figure it out is Nicolas Cage. Give him like a week.
What's he gonna do with the other 4 days after he figures it out?
We're now going to go into
entering-
Cerebro. Professor Xavier said we could borrow it.
this is also the theater room. We play Fern Gully, The Lost Rainforest here every Tuesday night.
You'll notice, yes, that is Dolby Digital sound. Guilty as charged. Taxpayer dollars hard at work.
The Freak
There you
Show.
go.
I actually kind of like this movie now that I'm watching it start to finish.
It's
Not
fun.
It's a
bad.
great movie, man.
If you don't go into it taking it too seriously, it's a good sci-fi.
Yeah, exactly. You have to
So
take it for what
we
it
call
is.
this one Herbert. In my head, he's a Sagittarius.
Don't be afraid of it, Hornacek.
Don't be afraid of it. Oh
Be
my God.
afraid of it.
This guy, this is the dude we'll see on TLC in like a month, and there's a reality show of him marrying one of the alien corpses. When you know, you know.
Popeye, it looks like when you walk into Papados, like, so which one do you want? We'll fry it up, or, we can blacken it for you. Even. It's like you're picking a fish. Like, I mean, I guess the middle one, it looks like has more meat. I don't know.
And we'll bring you our special sauce. It's out of this world. It's a joke. We all make it.
It must be snow crab season at Area 51. Everyone's here. Look at them. Why supplies last, Mr. President?
Jeff Goldblum's like, I'd like to eat this, but is this alien kosher?
Oh my god.
Soft, it's shelled. It's shelled. It can't be.
Oh,
So
you
we're gonna
can't
have
bless
no-
shelled fish? I didn't know that.
We're gonna have
Yeah,
no
they can't- they
views on
can't
this
either.
video. We're gonna have no views on this video because I think we've made fun of every single fucking person.
But that's the South Park methodology, right? If we make fun of everyone, it's okay.
We're not
And
saying
it's-
we're Trey Parker and Matt Stone, but I think we've covered every base
Oh,
so far.
I'm saying we are. I'm saying
And it's not a serious podcast anyway, so.
Right. Wait, Cycling, I really didn't know that Jewish people can't eat shelled fish.
yeah, shellfish is
Ever?
kosher.
I
Ever?
didn't know
Pretty
that.
sure. It's like pig.
I thought kosher just meant it was blessed by a rabbi.
Yeah.
It's pretty shellfish that they couldn't do that.
It's like
God damn it.
pork and
This-
shell. Yeah.
This is how much I knew about religion. I thought that was just for a certain period of time, like around Fat Tuesday to Easter, but then I realized that's Catholic, and then I realized I better not say that on pod because I have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about.
Wait, can we talk about why they're stopping this one vehicle and then letting all the other campers
black
go?
guy.
He's
Yeah, they don't even
resisting.
try. They don't literally try to stop anyone else. Not
Wait,
one
do
of
you
them.
have clearance, sir? Do you have clearance?
Why are you the only black guy here? Hey, look, don't resist.
It was at random.
so there
It
you
was
go,
random.
like-
It just happened.
African Americans have asked for years, how do we not get stopped by the cops? There's your answer. Have an alien. So,
Well, he still got
that's it.
stopped, but he was
Yeah,
granted
he still
clearance.
got
That'll
stopped,
work.
but they didn't give him a ticket, or beat him to death. So there you
This
go. Just have
Guy
an
here's
alien.
like, guys,
That's it.
I know shit has hit the fan with the aliens, but did I mention my son might have forged a check? I need to fucking leave.
Also, I've been double parked for the last 3 scenes.
The tickets are going to be piled up under my windshield. I can't even think about it. It's honestly giving me a
God.
headache. I can't think about
The number of boots on my car right now, I can't even imagine.
it. Matt, they're like, well, we've lost Kansas. He's like, we'll survive. Anything else to report? What? You're just willing to punt Kansas? They voted blue anyway.
Well, I
so.
mean, come on. I mean, yeah, they have a lot of crops, but so does every other state around there that I can't remember what they're called. I love how Area 51, no one has even been in there, and now it looks like a fucking New Year's Eve party down there. Like everyone's coming.
This, like the map looks almost exactly like what the Rebel Alliance uses in A New Hope.
Except it didn't have the United States, but yeah.
President's like, why are you bringing this guy down here? And the guy goes, well, sir, he was resisting. What?
Arrest? No, just
Resisting
giving
what?
us aliens. Same
We
thing.
think he's hidden cocaine inside an alien butthole.
Oh, look, here it is. Well, you just pulled it out of your own pocket. It was up his butt, I promise.
The guy's like, sorry, that's my father. That's not me. It's just how I was raised. I'm trying,
We try to be better than our dads, you know? So this is where he told him, like, Jasmine might not have made it. He's like, oh my God, she was like 4th on the depth chart.
The guy just pat him on the shoulder like, that's terrible. She gave a hell of a lap dance. Like, okay.
Actually, that really, like, traumatized look as he goes, Jasmine died, and she named you legal guardian of her son.
Damn.
It's like, I met her 2 days ago.
What if the general's like,
I mean, it
"Black
wasn't
kids
that
need a
good."
father."
Well, guys, we can't go. It's restricted area. Well, but the world's ending, so maybe.
Yeah. Well, this fence is here. I mean, we can't.
Rules are rules.
I must obey.
You're in Walmart right now and you have 18 items. Like, sorry, this is the 10 item or less. Like, seriously? Like, the world's about to. Still, sir, 10 items or less.
The cashier's got like one arm because it's been blown off by the freaking explosion.
Can you bag a little faster? I'm missing a fucking arm.
Maybe you can
random question. Where are you guys at? Because I just realized I'm on the extended edition and I have 9 minutes of extra.
God damn it!
I don't think
my gosh!
You buy that?
Because he's got the Vivica Fox coochie scene in it.
Cycly's like, I just remembered I'm watching this with peasants. Right now, the first lady is talking to Jasmine. She's like sitting
Stands down. With this is talking to 50 Cent's girlfriend from the VMAs.
Yeah, I'm not far away. Okay, hold on.
Fuck.
I was like, how am I? We were just perfectly on, and all of a sudden, you guys are somewhere completely different.
I
just remember the DVD.
I kind of want to know what scene you're watching.
It's just 9 minutes of scene.
I don't want to. We live in a fucking world where there's a director's cut of Independence Day. I mean, we have gone so far from God's light. It's unbelievable.
Well, now we're living in a world whenever a movie sucks that the old director is going to make a director's cut of that movie and just post it every time. So I don't like the world we're living in. Take me back to 98. I'm fine.
Where are you guys at now? Just make
They're
sure.
Cutting open the alien.
It just wants a facelift. That's all it wants.
Perfect.
Baby
And that
Popeye.
cut, Jeff, that cut looks like a fucking butter knife. That wouldn't even cut a medium well steak.
They heated it up, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So for those of you watching the extended edition, you might be off.
There might be some people out there. So
That
this
looks like
this actually isn't the alien. This is Joan Rivers getting a facelift, and they're going to
like...
This is how vagina should smell.
Jesus Christ, this is kind of gross.
Oh my God. Where's Dr. Meredith Grey when you need her?
First rule, you kill it before...
They thought it was dead.
You still got to shoot it a couple times with a buckshot. I mean, it was wearing armor, though, so...
It's resisting.
Honestly, Willis McGahee's ACL surgery was less complicated than this.
No shit. My God.
One guy's like, wait, stop the surgery. He doesn't have insurance.
This is how Dr. James Andrews got to start.
Yeah, I guarantee they're not going to file this with the alien's insurance. They're going to make him pay out of pocket, or her. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know if they. I don't know if they have genders. I don't know if they relate to any, identify as anything. They're way ahead of us.
The alien's like, why didn't you tell me I had a $1,400 copay? We didn't know until we talked to insurance.
Yeah. You want aliens to you want to defeat aliens? Just basically have them go through a medical system and do copays. They'll just basically kill themselves.
They'll leave the be fucking quick.
Give them vaccines and shit, and they'll just have them develop cancer and everything, and they'll just start killing themselves off slowly. It'll be fine. Got to play the long game here. This is badass where he uses his voice. This is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they think for a second that it's him talking. Like, you not hear the voice coming out that doesn't sound anything like him.
He does like to do impressions in the break room.
Release me. That's clearly him.
Jim, that sounds like Jim. It checks out. Oh, that's Jim. Come on, let him in.
Okay, the alien looks a little weak.
That's what I'm saying there. Where that?
He just got some sausage around his neck. We're grilling later.
I don't totally get the exoskeleton part. We're grilling later. Who wants a brat? Or alien tentacle? I'm not sure which it is.
Either way, medium well.
What probably is a This guy's an infantry soldier, probably, like, front lines, as far away from can be. And the president's like, can we have peace? He's like, no peace. Like, who is your authority, bro? Like, you don't know anything.
Yeah, this would be like an intern for the Packers.
Yeah,
like, yeah, we'll make that trade. Like, what? You just answer phones.
There's billions of aliens, and you're talking to a guy who has no power.
The alien's like, do you know who my dad is? And you guys just kidnapped me. Now, Cycly, if I remember right, this scene is what fucks him up so much in the sequel. Like, this has ruined his brain for like 30 years, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. I forgot. I watched it, like, it was only, a year or two ago, but it was such a forgettable movie, to be honest.
It's so bad. Geiger, one thing that this would not check off, it's actually not made our military and police look that weak. Like, they just fucking killed the alien.
That's what I was about to say.
It's
Only movie ever.
A pretty true movie.
Every other movie with military, the guns never work. This movie, it actually does, so far. Except for the welcome wagon, but then again, they only brought lights.
Right. They were just trying to, like, light up an O-Town concert, not actually be prepared for fighting.
Like, I saw what they're planning to do. It's about climate control. It's like, come on now. That's an old wise tale, Mr. President.
Also, they were going to finance a Michael Moore movie, so we have to kill them. Oh my god, that's horrible. Exactly.
Where do I sign?
This guy should have shot him 18 times, then you cut him open and look at him. Nuke him.
He's like, does no one care about my son and the check?
Also, there's no milk in the fridge.
What kind of fucking...
And I'm still double parked.
This is the real travesty. No ice cubes. Fuck the alien thing.
God, deadbeat fucking roommates, man. Is it asking that much just to fill it up when you use it? Water cooler talk. So who you starting in fantasy this week? Probably Cutler against that Falcons defense.
Or no one, because we're all going to be fucking dead.
Also, it's 1996, and fantasy football is not really a thing, so... good point.
Unless you're watching Channel 69.
Would there be this much liquor in the break room at Area 51?
Yeah,
This is, like, out of control.
I really feel like you would be a little smarter over there. Like, they would be more controlled, if anything.
Yeah, this is, like, absurd. Jeff Goldblum, the whole second act of this, he's, like, not even in the movie. Like, he was in that one scene on Air Force One where he talked about the downside to actually nuking the aliens, but that's pretty much I know he's a big part of the third act. I don't know what it is about Jeff Goldblum, but he just has, like, this undeniable charisma on screen.
It is funny because he was, I don't know, the late 90s were so good to him. I mean, he's still like he obviously still has the clout, but, like, he kind of just disappeared for a while.
Yeah, now he's almost like, and I don't mean this in, like, a super complimentary way, but he's like a larger than life type actor now. So, like, he plays Jeff Goldblum in everything that he's in.
Right, exactly, and that's my point. But it's not because of anything he's done recently. It's all because of stuff he did in the 90s.
That's when you know you've made it, when you can play yourself.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen has perfected that.
All right.
Now I'm paranoid that I'm completely off from what you guys are watching. Like, you guys watching a song and dance number right now? Is Will Smith rapping?
Orphan Annie is fighting the aliens.
Oh, shit.
They're on a stealth mission. Will
shit.
Smith just took a helicopter.
It's literally a miracle that The Rock isn't in this movie, even though it's in the 90s.
Yeah, even though he was at Miami, he was still probably asked.
That's true. He might have been Rocky Maivia right now.
What year is this movie? 97?
96. I don't know. Your extended edition might have been 97, a re-release of years or something.
Yeah, I think your movie was 2003 where they extended the shit out of it.
Sorry, you guys you can't afford the extended edition.
Are essential businesses open during this time period?
Curbside only, while we nuke the spaceship above you.
Walmarts are still open. Closed gyms and everything. They're going into Houston now. Do we get a Houston, we have a problem?
Unfortunately, I don't think we do.
Wow. What a missed opportunity. That's a rare swing and miss for this.
They could have done it before Apollo 13. But Apollo 13 be like, that's bullshit. It actually happened in our story. Hey, we did it first, dude.
They know that's not going to work.
Yeah, why would a nuclear weapon get through the shield but nothing else? The power of the weapon doesn't matter on the shield.
But do we know about the shields yet?
Yeah, they know about the shields. Really? Oh, surprise! There's a shield.
How did they know about the shields?
Because people got killed running into it?
The first attack. The very first attack when I think that's when you went to the bathroom, like when Will Smith first started going off that chase. That's when they shot a bunch of missiles and
that's the same.
Why would they feel bad about doing this if they're not killing any civilians? Like, because these aren't technically people, they're aliens.
Right, that's my point. Well, I think what they were saying, Matt, now I'm going to actually switch sides in the argument from earlier, is that this would basically make Houston, like, unlivable now.
Like, because of the nuke, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So even though everybody's gone.
Let's be honest. We still got Dallas and Austin. I mean, Texas is doing fine.
This is what the Astros get for that trash can bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, the aliens are like, they cheated. We got pissed off.
Do you think when we launched the missile, Jose Altuve banged a trash can twice to warn the aliens it was coming?
Probably.
Popeye, one of my favorite tropes in movies is when a guy like looks through a periscope and he, instead of actually saying what it is, he goes, sir, you might want to come see this.
You might want to come see this.
Isn't your job?
But that's your job is to look and tell us what it is.
It's raining out.
And then the guy
literally your only job.
And then the guy who goes and sees it, he goes, my God.
Oh my God.
You're going to want to look at this.
Cigar hanging out of his mouth because all military has that for some reason.
No, and then he always just like, get Washington on the horn. Sir, you're going to want to have a look at this.
Washington State
this is your job.
Or DC.
What are we paying you for? She's just waiting. The second this bitch dies, she's taking her wallet.
Damn.
Huh. It's a joke.
We'll edit it out.
But I do the editing.
Oh, yeah.
Never.
He's like, I'm going to put it in multiple times.
Let me dub over it.
Now, man,
what if after all this is done, like she helps the first lady? She's like, I'm still voting for the other guy, though. By the way, I just, just how
she was also the mom in Donnie Darko. We have two Donnie Darko characters.
Oh, she was.
She was the mom in Donnie Darko, and the son of Quaid is the guy who gets shot at the end of Donnie Darko. I just realized too.
Which son?
The Quaid
Keanu
son,
Reeves?
the older one. Yeah, no, Keanu Reeves. Johnny Depp / Keanu Reeves.
Damn, so he must have been really young then in Donnie Darko, right? What was that, like 92?
No, I think later, but he was the guy who wore the bunny suit and got shot at the end. Spoilers if you haven't seen Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko is like one of Rogan's first movies.
Mr. President, we found your wife.
Yeah.
Fuck, is she here? You gotta let me know about this shit, man.
He's like, give a guys, my mistress is in the other room.
The doctor says, we can't stop the bleeding. Well, isn't that your job, maybe?
How's she doing? Because, I don't want special treatment, Let's not go out of our ways and waste resources to say.
We're at the bed together. It's like, listen, have they been talking about anything, like, at all?
Doc, it's okay. Just let her go. She's fine. She's eating cereal in the break.
I don't even know what's wrong with her other than she's bleeding, right?
Mr. President, I honestly think your wife just loves attention.
There is medically nothing wrong with her. What? Yeah, it's really bizarre.
But
the
just
president
like
was like Ricky Bobby's wife. I want the plug pulled. I decided. Like, if she's awake, she's fine, actually.
Sir, terrible news. Aunt Flo's in town.
Well, she's not going to make it. No, it's just a period. Everyone gets these.
I always love when people are really good dyers. Like, oh, I'm dying. Okay, I'm okay with it. I would be terrible. Like, oh God, fuck, I'm dying. This is awful.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see that person. Give me some realism. Why is she okay with it?
Yeah, why are you at peace with dying?
Yeah, like, wait, fuck.
And like she can still make it if she wanted to, possibly. But she's just like deciding like, oh no, screw this.
She's
I don't
not
have
like
anything.
Natalie Portman. She's Natalie Portman. She's like, we can't explain. She's just dying for no reason. Like, what?
But because George couldn't figure it out in the script, she's just dying.
She's
Like,
just dying. We don't know why.
Okay.
She's sad. You could have just literally like written in that she got killed by being choked to death. But okay, cool.
Bill Pullman's like, I already dealt with this shit while you were sleeping, and now you're telling me it's happening again?
Geiger, Jeff Goldblum's ex-wife, walks up to her and is like, look, I don't want to be your new mom, but I am going to be around a lot.
Yeah.
And I need you to tell me if you see Daddy with any other chicks, okay?
You know, the ride on Air Force One, Bill Pullman's like, listen, I don't want my wife to be dead, but if she is, I mean, this could be a new start for me and Emily.
I wouldn't be doing my
And
job
my
if
daughter.
I was planning for that.
Am I wanting her to die? No. Am I saying I'm gonna just like mope around? No, I'm not saying that. I'm gonna.
She wouldn't want that.
She wouldn't.
Yeah, she wants me.
In
to be
fact,
happy.
she would probably want me to be so proactive that we should probably fuck now, just to see if there's actually any physical chemistry here. So your wife would want you to cheat on her while she's on her deathbed.
We would disrespect her by not fucking right now.
Mhm.
Is what I'm saying.
And I honestly don't think we should leave anything off the table, like anal. All that stuff needs to be a part of this.
Yep, we got to go all in. If we're gonna do this, we're going all in.
Okay, but like your wife would want that. She's great. She's great.
Okay,
She's crazy, man.
Honestly, whenever they just put July 4th, cycling on the extended edition, do you have the Joey Chestnut scene right now? Are they at the fucking hot dog eating contest? It's like, aliens be
that's
damned,
exactly-
we're having this
I'm glad
fucking hot dog eating contest because this is America last time.
There's
I'm glad
probably
you
an
were watching
alien.
The extended edition.
This is a Jewish temper tantrum. You just kind of like rearrange boxes. You don't really.
Where's the gefilte fish?
But then you pick them up right after to their original place.
I hope I didn't break this.
Oh, have the receipt, right?
Is
David.
Jeff Goldblum Jewish?
He's like
Bloom.
Mr. Jewish.
Or is he as Jewish as David Eckstein?
Like,
Yeah, he is. That was George's David Eckstein.
David, you are making a schmutz. What? That doesn't even make sense. You just said the most Jewish word you could think of. That's all.
Like, what would your mother say? What would your mother say? Then Cycling's extended edition is Barbara Streisand.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
come on.
casserole.
And she-
It'll keep.
Come on.
I would love if the extended edition was a musical. Like, everything I have is a musical. You guys just did all of those scenes. Barbara Streisand just breaking it out.
Dude, we could rewrite this as like a Broadway play that's a musical.
Oh, he's dead.
I'd
Oh
watch
no,
it.
he's just sleeping.
What do you mean you
I'd
could?
watch
We
it.
are right now.
Yeah.
We got to figure out how to fly this motherfucker. Goldblum's so all of a sudden.
See, and I told boss that I had to leave because I was double parked, and my kid's trying to force a sec.
And he said, none of us drove to Area 51. How the fuck are you done with it?
You were on the airplane.
The White House blew up, so I wouldn't worry about that.
You think sports are still going on though?
WNBA is.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably the only.
Rudy Gobert is definitely out there.
Mhm.
Touching
East-
microphones.
Does esports count?
No. Never.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Someone at home, actually, don't.
Technically.
It's called esports, so the word is in it.
So yeah.
Oh
shit.
god, it's too real.
They
guys.
turned the
Viruses.
shield off.
He gave it a cold. He gave it
I call it
coronavirus.
COVID-19.
I gave it
This
a
is like
cold.
when Rodman would get in foul trouble. All of a sudden, there's no defense. You can just fucking drive the lane and dunk.
Yeah.
Preparation A through G were failures. I call this preparation H.
On the whole, it feels good.
On the whole, it feels good.
Right now, if this happened, though, Fauci's like, we need 18 control patterns before we try to fucking actually shoot the ships. Like, no, just take it down and shoot the fuckers out of the sky, dude. Movie over.
Whoever drew the United States on this map did not give a fuck. Like,
No, they didn't. Like, Earth, here's kind of the United States. What's that thing up to the point there? Alaska?
on the left, yeah, on the western side, probably.
Yeah, that's a terrible drawing.
What's the backup plan? Oh, we don't have one.
We're
because-
willing to concede the continent of Africa. What? Why though? That seems.
I bet
They're
there's some
resisting.
people watching
The
this
whole
movie and be
continent
like,
is resisting.
In 2 of the 8 Canary Islands.
Which two?
like,
Whichever
what
ones
the
resist.
stock market was like on this day.
They probably just froze it.
Man,
What's the
why
Dow
won't someone
like?
think of the economy?
IBM was through the roof this day, though.
Would the stock market be up? Because wouldn't people just be paying for a bunch of stupid shit they don't need? Just to have
The toilet paper
would
rush
someone
would
buy
be
a
okay.
Ferrari just to have it?
Guys,
much would you-
invest in space? I'm going to tell you right now.
Buy low. That's what they say.
It'd be the worst time to be a claims rep for an insurance company.
We're not counting any of the alien damage. That's an act of God.
That's why. Okay, I'm going to reference Titanic because you guys know this is one of my favorite movies. Where at the end of the movie, the boat is sinking, and they like Jack and Rose get scolded by one of the employees. Like, that's White Star Line property, and they're like, "Shut the fuck up, dude! Like, the boat is going
He's
down."
a company man.
He was working his way up the ladder.
Bill Pullman finally loosened that tie a little bit.
Oh, he's about to go up and fucking start fucking flying and killing some aliens here in a second.
Oh yeah, he
Give-
is.
We're about to get one of the greatest political speeches in history.
Sorry, yeah, I did. My bad.
One of
I got 4 songs.
The
One,
even Martin Luther King is like, yep, this is better.
yeah, him, FDR. They're like not even close. Abraham Lincoln, nope.
So this is where Will Smith flies a plane that has been flown since the 60s, right? Or something? Or does he fly this alien spaceship?
He flies the alien spaceship with Jeff Goldblum because Jeff Goldblum says if we get onto the mothership, which they'll let their own ship on, I can plant a virus there that will take down all the shields.
But what if the spaceship has a face mask?
Well, then we'll have to plant the virus from 6 feet away. Why is Goldblum mad at this, or Bill Pullman mad at this guy?
I think he just has been like
Negative the
Not
whole
one-
time?
yeah, just negative and not wanting to kill aliens.
Well, he's double parked and his son is committing check fraud. So, like, I get his stress level.
Yeah, but he won't let it go.
Yeah.
He didn't want Will Smith to go in an alien ship. I mean, how dare he?
Yeah, how dare you, bro? Stop resisting. I'm actually on your side. What do you...
This guy's been in another movie too, and he's played the exact same character. I can't remember what it is though.
I'm pretty sure this guy's in the Mummy movies.
Fuck, where are you guys at now? What the hell?
This is the Iraqi desert. Try to keep up. God.
Yeah.
I know I'm. Best I can, man.
Was that guy British? Because he said it's about bloody time.
Yeah, he
I
is.
think so. Yeah. The whole world's together, man. We can come together.
Getting the
You know, only if
Iraqis
aliens
and the
attack.
Israelis together.
France
just
is
need-
like...
Shitty things to happen.
France
Have
is
you guys
like,
seen the
actually-
Russians or the Chinese yet?
Yeah, the Russians just came up.
Okay.
France is like, are we sure we just don't want to surrender? Why is that your solution? No, we're actually going to fight them. Okay, well, we just thought that people would throw it out there and see, you know.
Oui. Oh.
This is
What?
this is a '90s movie though, because there's no way, dude. There's no way everyone in the world would just agree with the United
Fuck
States
no.
plan.
Yeah, well,
in all honesty,
the second we had the idea, they'd be like, dude, fuck you. You think you're better than us? No, we're not.
Yeah.
There was
No way.
I actually do believe in some point like that is probably the only way to get true worldwide unification is an existential threat like aliens.
But have you
I
seen
do
Arrival,
believe that.
Cycly?
What's that?
Have you seen Arrival?
No, I don't think. Oh, all right. No, I have not.
Okay, so without spoiling anything, because the ending is insane. I think you'd really like it. But part of Arrival is there's like these alien ships that land in like each country, and what ends up happening is like France doesn't give the United States like all the information they have, and then like the U.S. doesn't tell like Great Britain what they, and it's like this is exactly like Geiger was saying, exactly how the fuck we would actually handle it.
Oh shit. Okay, I have not seen that movie. Now it sounds like I have to.
Cycling, there's this cup of coffee that made him come to his senses after 50 years of
I'm
poor
sober
everything.
now. My alcoholism is cured.
Listen up, I'm in a crop dusting and not with the planes.
Just want to clarify.
Uncle Eddie would fart right then. I mean, come on. It's a perfect setup.
Dude, I do remember in college, I don't know if any of you guys had this, but we had a freshman orientation that you had to take like your first semester freshman year. And like one of the first things they told you is like, if you're at a party and someone's drunk, no, coffee does not sober you up. I was like, raise my hand. But fucking Independence Day. So
that's a documentary, and it definitely does.
Food sobers you up sometimes, like a little, I guess.
Yeah.
The only thing that sobers you up really is just going to bed in time.
Yep.
Not drinking
Unfortunately, that's what
anymore.
they said was time. Is that a
That's it.
dildo?
I love that as a kid, though. Yeah. That is a sexy-ass dildo. Has anyone seen Good Boys? Speaking of dildos.
Yeah. This gift is a peace offering to the female aliens. Dude, Geiger, you'll probably agree. This chick's looking pretty good in the bar and Jeff Goldblum's.
She's hot. What if the female alien is really good at basketball and just came and just beat everyone in the WNBA? Would any of us watch?
No. I think Cycling told me about this. Maybe actually it was you, Popeye. There was a poll on Twitter like 5 years ago, and it said, would you rather find a $5 bill on the street or have your city's WNBA team win the championship? And there was like 89% said find a $5 bill.
Yeah.
No. But that's up for the fan to decide.
Yay! Yay! All right, they're making it official. I still think it's a mistake, but whatever.
So how did he die, Jeff?
In the second one?
Yeah.
This is so stupid, but they say it was a test flight that crashed.
What the fuck? He didn't even die in battle?
Well, you want to hear what's even worse? You know the movie he fucking did instead of, not that it was any better, but instead of Independence Day Resurgence was Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I did know that.
Imagine weighing those two scripts and he says to his agent, is this really the fucking best you can bring me?
I mean, Suicide Squad is on TV. I mean, that movie's not even on TV, I don't think.
He probably got, I don't know, I feel like he would have got paid a pretty hefty penny for each, though.
Yeah.
Both terrible movies.
Kind of
So
running
bad.
low on friends if this is the only people at the wedding.
A lot of our friends are, they just live in different states and stuff. Okay, so what are their names? Oh, there's a lot of names. They all have names.
And they're real, so.
They're real people with names also. So. Wow, that kid's 9. So how many? I don't get why so many pilots died. Like we don't have people to.
Were any aliens harmed in the making of this film? That's what I want to know.
Just two.
Oh, here we go.
Just the ones that were nuked.
Well, E.T., he was a consultant. He advised in the script.
Can you see E.T. on CNN just as their alien can spawn? Like, we're people too, okay? You can't just nuke
It's
us all.
E.T. and Alf.
This
You
guy,
want to get really 90s.
They're all
sipping on coffee with his legs crossed.
Prime time.
what did Geiger? What's the line in Ted that he says about Alf? No. Oh, it's he went on like Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson and
He thought he was Alf,
Carson
right?
thought he
Yes.
was some religion or something. I can't remember.
He kept muttering anti-Semitic comments.
Yeah, he's like, he thought Alf was Jewish for some reason.
I
don't know.
fucking hate David Eckstein. What?
Dude, say what you want about this movie, but this speech fucks.
Oh, it's so good. I'm ready to run through a fucking wall right now.
Fight some aliens.
No, not
This
that.
needs
I'm
to
gonna
be an
surrender.
opening of like a rap song or something.
Yeah. I love how that guy just has a like AK-47. Like, bro, what? How? Why do you?
There's some guys here not even in the military. They're just basically like, yeah, I'll fight, whatever.
Matt, you just said this needs to be in the beginning of a rap song. This would be a Will Smith song for Independence Day. That's how it
No,
would
I don't want that.
start. That's what it would be.
He's like, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, but that's what you're getting. You got no other choice.
Somebody
Randy
20th
Quaid's
century.
sober now.
Well, yeah, he had a cough.
Well, he had his coffee.
It's true.
Yeah, man.
Bill Pullman's a badass.
That's gonna play
Yeah, that's
well
on-
in the Southern state.
Really striking well with the military voters. Kind of want to play Call of Duty.
Yeah,
after
same
this.
here. On like the
You know,
second,
he just walked off. He was like, "That was badass."
God, I feel good. Give me the fucking
Man, I
ball.
just gave him-
Let's
That was-
fucking go.
Which way is the wind blowing? All right, we're gonna approach the aliens from this way.
Before they
Yeah,
take
sir,
off.
we still gotta fight the aliens. Like, yeah, I know, but it feels like we already won after that speech.
Before they take off, Jock Jam starts playing. Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun.
dun.
Oh, this movie is just perfect. How do you? I mean, it's just it is what it is, man. You won over.
Isn't that what it says on the deluxe edition? Siskel and Ebert
That is
says, it is what it is.
That is actually
What does
the
that
description of the movie.
Variety
Thumb
says,
way up.
Every tag. This is the tagline. It is what it is.
Entertainment Weekly says, I got through it.
It's fine, I guess.
It is a movie.
But why?
But why? That's what they said
Oh,
on the
I have a
Independence
nice
Day,
blue
too.
silk
But
yarmulke,
why?
just so everyone knows.
The patient needs marijuana. But why? Dude, the chest hair going on between Goldblum and his dad, I mean,
You have to.
single file line, ladies. Have your headshots ready with disease records in hand.
It's natural dental floss. You don't have to buy it.
It's true.
All right, the real thing is how many shifts has Vivica Fox missed?
Yeah, I mean, her managers left her a couple voicemails. Like, I don't know what kind of fucking ship you think I'm running over here, but no call, no shows. That's automatic termination. Now,
People
Jasmine,
might
I
be
like-
dying, but we gotta continue working. Save the economy, man. Come on.
You think brunch is just going to take care of itself?
Yeah, you think the legs and eggs buffet just works without the legs part of it?
So you think Goldblum's dad is going to go watch the news to see if they won or go watch reruns of Seinfeld?
Well, it is the 90s. They're not watching reruns, man.
Yeah, dude, these are
Yeah,
fucking
that's
new
true.
episodes.
I'll put this picture of
Cancel.
Keanu Reeves.
I wasn't canceled, Larry. I was the #1 show on TV.
God, I forgot about that.
One of the greatest.
Is
blow-ups
wait,
of all
is
time.
this the movie that quote's from? I picked a hell of a day to quote. I thought that was from Airplane.
Yeah. No, that's this. Yeah, he just said it.
Geiger, is that not an Airplane too, though?
What? I picked a hell of a day to quit drinking?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's from Airplane. He's just
Okay.
giving it a nod.
got it. He's like, also, I dipped it in acid, so we gonna be tripping.
Honestly, if I felt like I quit drinking and a day like this happened, I would immediately just restart. Like,
He's
immediately.
like, if we win, we're gonna go watch Jasmine dance. And Goldblum's like, do I have to tip her? I'm like, God damn it! Oh, I got
Like,
one for
is
you.
he that? How strict is like beat the aliens and he survives. He's like, everyone's celebrating, popping champagne. He's like, no, actually, quit out. I'm gonna be better for my health. Like, dude, no, we just survived an alien invasion.
And then Randy Quaid's like, well, it's fine because if you're drunk, all you have to do is have a coffee and you're fucking good.
Yeah, it sobers you up immediately. Or as my mom likes to say, just act drunk. You don't have to be drunk. Just act drunk.
Who gets the aux cord in the spaceship? Will Smith's like, I think we're gonna have different music tastes, if I'm being honest. So we gotta figure this out.
Jeff Goldblum's only Barbra Streisand. That's all he has.
Don't worry, I put a little ABBA at the end of that for both of us. Why is that for me? I don't. Cop flashes lights behind him. All right, son, pull over. Don't resist.
Why are they always resisting?
I love this. Yeah, like no one's ever flown an alien spaceship, and Will Smith's like, yeah, I'll do it, whatever.
I'll do it.
To a barrel.
I'll try spinning. That's a good
like,
trick.
Sure, whatever.
R2's in the back. How brave of this general to not be in the fight, but let the president get in the fucking cockpit of the jet.
He's like, well, someone has to stay here.
Remind me again, which of our jobs is like in the military?
Who's gonna work a radio? No one else does.
Would this ever happen? Would we like let our president, even if he was a fighter pilot, just get up there and try to kill aliens?
Well, Trump couldn't.
Don't.
Fit seats.
I was the greatest fighter pilot ever. Everyone else was a total disaster.
No.
What does the spaceship look like to y'all?
It looks like a beetle or I don't know. It's an insect to me.
Like a Ninja Turtle back or something. I don't fucking know.
It's like my ex-wife.
Whoa.
Yeah, I love like Will Smith was like, you could communicate with me. Seems important to the mission.
Just put on ABBA. We'll be good.
Dancing Queen.
Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The aliens are like, wait, turn that up.
Wait, let them in.
Is that Meryl Streep? Oh my god, we fucking love her. That's why we came to Earth.
Also to stop LeBron from the decision, but
we were so excited, and then you flashed lights at us and ruined everything.
Yeah, Todd up here is epileptic. That was not cool.
He happens to be working the gunnery.
What if Will Smith was like, yeah, man, we're going to listen to the new Kenny Lattimore. I just got it. He's a close friend. This ain't even out yet.
Jeff Goldblum was like, I know I'm Jewish, so I'm not really too into probably the same music, but who the fuck is Kenny Lattimore?
Can I just say, did anyone listen to Kenny Lattimore after that and realize how not banging it was? It was terrible.
Yeah, I had to Spotify him, and I'm just like, who the fuck's Kenny Lattimore? I don't know.
I did the same thing, and I was expecting something like that was fire, and I was like, this is awful.
MJ definitely stopped being friends with him after that. He listened to that CD. I was like, no, I can't. No, I'm sorry.
This would demotivate me.
This makes me want to retire.
Wow, this would be fucking weird.
Yeah, I'd be tripping right now.
He's probably thinking I should have got it in one more time before I got up here because there's no fucking way I'm making it.
He's like sweating. God, I fucking married her, bro. Shit.
Don't get me wrong, I'm getting action up here, but it's not the kind I like.
You want to just get away? Like,
I can't remember. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I kind of feel like there was original script had them dying. Do you know if that's true?
I'd have to
I can't remember now.
I didn't do my Horns fun fact preparation like I normally do, but that does kind of sound familiar.
Like, yeah, like they didn't make it out, or it was like the sacrifice where they died on the way. There was something about that, but I could be wrong.
So this is like this is where they plug in mainframe here.
Think
Millions
David's
of them?
co-workers just up here getting anal probed?
It's like, honestly, if I had any more information, I'd give it to you. Really, I would.
Like, David, welcome to the party.
They have all the menthols you could dream of up here. It's great.
Can you imagine the aliens on the PA announcer? Like, Martha, please report to the break room at 8:30.
Someone took a Red Bull from the fridge that was not theirs.
It was labeled Larry in plain sight.
Which, honestly, we shouldn't have to do, but it's getting to that point.
Also,
Just
we're
like-
cleaning the fridge out Friday, so please empty your belongings.
Just because it's a holiday down on Earth doesn't mean we're not working till 5, everyone. I see you slacking.
And who thinks it's appropriate to reheat fish in the communal microwave? I mean, what is that, honestly? Yeah, there's like a couple aliens by like the water cooler. They're like, honestly, bro, can you believe that fucking email they sent out that on Friday they may need some of us to work past 5?
They said we'd be leaning.
Oh, is that what they said? That guy looked like Steve Kerr.
You know, if you talk to the aliens, like, some of them would think, like, man, this whole Earth thing's stupid. Like, we got to work late every night just so we can conquer Earth.
It's bullshit. And I have to park like half a mile away because it's under construction.
Because we destroyed New York.
This alien's like
Uploading virus.
Twitch streaming. It's the main like evil alien thinks it's like a job interview. All right, thanks for coming in. We
So
obviously
what's your biggest weakness?
well, sometimes we work too hard,
I care too much.
and I'm too results driven. Interesting. Shield's still up.
Maybe the president is just a bad shot. Like, have we ever thought about that? Maybe you get an actual Air Force pilot to do it.
You have to, I mean, it's got to be a terrible shot.
He used to
You
be in
missed
the
a
Air
giant
Force, I
spaceship.
think.
Yeah, he did.
He hasn't flown in 20.
It's just like riding a bike.
He obviously never had a cup of coffee today. Let's leave him
Yeah,
alone.
that's the problem.
He's drunk.
Folgers is at home like, oh, well, we could have fucking fixed all of this.
I also love that they're like, hey, disengage. Like, what's the point of disengaging? Even if it doesn't work, you're all dead.
Guys, be sure to let the drunk guy's son into the command center if he wants in, okay? What? Why? Well, he has a jean jacket on. I don't think I should have to elaborate anymore. You're right. Hell yeah. Oh, I forgot.
Like, ow, 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 that hurt.
Guys,
What the hell?
seriously. Dude,
One
as a
alien
kid-
like gets emails like, they just attacked us. We got to work past 5. It's like, I had this date lined up with Jennifer for literally 8 light years, and I'm not gonna fucking make it
guys,
tonight. I don't
this
know.
is date
Almost
3.
forgot off me again.
This is date 3. She was gonna give it up tonight with those tentacles. Jeff Goldblum was like, we have to pray, and now Will Smith's like, yeah, I guess the Jewish God wasn't the right one, huh? Wait, don't make this about religion. Don't do that.
Just FYI, I Googled it. I did not find anything about, like, them originally dying. Maybe I've heard that somewhere else. I'm not sure.
Well,
Dude,
if
go get a
anyone
cup of
wanted to know,
coffee.
it'd be
Straighten
you.
yourself
It's
out.
the
Shit. All right.
election.
Good idea.
What were the aliens waiting for if they could have just fucking blown up this base that they're like a half mile from the entire time?
They're saving on gas. They're charging by the laser.
Well, let's wait for them to attack us first.
That way we can act like we're the victims.
Look, if they come up and flash lights at us, then it's on.
Sir, I'm a little concerned. I think they might have access to coffee. My God.
Johnson!
The world's over. John, there's something you gotta see.
Sir, you might want to take a look at this. Can you describe it? That's like literally what we pay your salary for. If I had to walk over to every fucking guy on a periscope.
It's raining.
Tiger, the rabbi's like, hey, come on over here. And some mom's like, no, don't indoctrinate my son.
Yes, can I pray that I don't have a ticket?
Dude, I don't know who half these pilots are. I guess it's like Rogue Squadron.
Didn't the VP die already?
Does the kid in the second one, Jeff, date the president's daughter?
No, they're friends though. The girl, president's daughter, is dating Liam Hemsworth, or they're like engaged.
President and like interracial couples, I guess.
He nixed that pretty quick. Once he got out of office and he didn't have to maintain his public image. But in the second one, the aliens, like the ex-president at that point, he can still hear them in his head. Second one is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. So fucking bad. And of course, in the trailer, like the only way that they could make it matter is to minimize this one. They were like, the first time it was just practice for the aliens.
It was just baby shit. This time it's real.
That ought to get their $15.
It's pretty bad to have a movie called Independence Day bomb on Independence Day weekend. That's pretty hard to do, actually.
No. They found a way.
They did it. If Will Smith was in that, though, I bet it would have been a pretty big movie. I bet it would have been better, too.
Yeah, he's probably got, like... There's a certain fan base that, like, they'll just give his movies a chance regardless.
Yeah.
Did that movie do well in the box office?
I can't imagine. I mean, who was, like, the big name in it, right? Like, was it literally Liam Hemsworth coming off the Hunger Games? Oh, is that Thor? No, it's the other one.
It's his brother.
Done.
Oh.
Done.
Did I hear a niner in there?
He's like, is that my dad up there? And he hammered? No. We gave him coffee. Oh, thank God.
Sales for Folgers was through the roof after this movie came out.
That's all I need to do?
Oh, so I can beat my wife and...
AA meetings?
How many, like, people's lives do you think this is ruined? Like, you've been drinking all day with your boys golfing, and you have to go to your mother-in-law's house. You're like, don't worry, I'll have a cup of coffee.
But that was
Problem
a thing.
solved.
I remember that. I remember as a kid, like, hearing that, like, from people.
I don't see how that'd sober you up. I mean,
It doesn't. And anyway, it wakes up. Because one is a downer and one is an upper. They think it cancels it out. Not how it works. You can't take meth to cancel out heroin. Or it can do.
I wouldn't be anywhere like near what's going on right now.
He's so hammered. Randy Quaid's like, who the fuck are those people in the picture?
But he thinks he's sober, which is the best part because he had coffee. But he's so drunk, he's cool with what he's about to do.
He thinks he's like playing his Atari right now, or he's not. He's about to die.
Why is he stopping him? Like literally.
It is a good ending. Like, I like the sacrifice he makes.
So really, we can thank Randy Quaid for our independence.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's learned in history classes, right?
Right. Fuck, he's right.
And his shit talk.
And then a brave man named Randy Quaid destroyed the alien invasion.
Gave it to COVID.
And then they were like, oh, everyone needs to go kill themselves to stop them. That's cool.
Everyone's cheering. He's like, my dad's dead, though. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He gave himself up for the country. I'm like, but
Yeah,
still,
he was
he's
an
dead.
alcoholic and a piece of shit, so we don't really care about him as a person, so...
What was in that coffee, right? saving the United States.
Someone was
Guilty
like,
as charged.
actually, there was a lot of RumChata in the coffee. So
He's like,
it-
decaf with Kahlua. Oh, you sly dog.
Sorry about your dad, son. But did he make a will?
it's
Yeah,
going
you
to
got all
probate.
$4 he had to his name. Congrats.
By the way, here's a sheet of all of his bets you got to pay off. If you don't, they'll kill you. But
He took
congratulations.
Pistons money line at Indiana. He was pretty drunk. You're on the hook though for that. We won.
We did it. Who? I kind of wanted, like, I would love to watch a movie where we, like, actually lose. Like, the aliens win. Like, oh, shit. You just walk out of the theater, like,
And
what
then
did we
we're
just
like
watch?
pointing the finger blame.
I mean, if this came out today, Broforce Squad would make sure to say Team Alien, and we'd be going in there rooting for the aliens.
Oh, yeah.
Cycling could put together his in defense of villains for the aliens. Pretty
It
well.
depends on bad guys, absolutely.
Yeah.
They have rights too.
Do you think Will Smith's character pulls this out and he's like, can you believe that in 2 years the president's going to stick one of these up Monica Lewinsky's vagina?
You know what? And honestly, respect, man. Respect.
I don't know, Geiger, maybe you'll disagree, but Jeff Goldblum just trying to act cool. Like, it just hard. He was a sex symbol at this time, and I'm just like, what were we doing as a culture in the mid-90s?
Yeah,
no
I don't
offense
think
to him.
Jurassic Park, he was like the sex symbol too, and I just don't get it.
And when they land, he's walking with like his shirt unbuttoned. I'm like, dude, how were we just that desperate for like sex objects?
Prince was also a sex symbol.
We're about like a year or two away from the Leo craze, and that is way better than Jeff Goldblum. I'm gonna say. Just gonna say that makes more sense to me.
Well, Billy Zane was still the best kept secret in Hollywood.
Oh, I mean, to this day,
The best Zorro.
He pulls off bald better than anyone.
He also pulled off hair better than anyone too.
They're like, you know who's hot? Bully number 3 in Back to the Future. What?
Billy fucking Zane.
What if Billy
we
Zane's
should ask
hair
him
got
to come on the
credited in this
podcast.
movie? Like they just used it on some actor?
They use what?
Billy Zane's hair gets credited in the movie.
I feel like we have a decent chance if we reach out for Billy Zane to come on the podcast.
I mean, if he knows how big of stands of him we are,
Yeah.
he'd probably be like, sure.
I don't think he's busy. I don't think so.
I
I've
bet
seen
he'd
his
be a little
IMDb page.
scared at first, but he'd have fun.
His name isn't Busy Zane. Have a good night.
Oh.
Have a good night.
And
I watched a really shitty movie on Netflix called The Roommate, and he was a professor in it. And I was like, yeah,
old
he
is
has
it?
nothing else to do because he's like 4 years old or 5 years old, but it's terrible. It's so bad.
Is it a horror movie?
Yeah,
Sounds
that's what
like it.
I'm like on a horror movie, like horrible
Oh,
horror
wait, is
movie
that
thing.
the
Yeah.
one with Minka Kelly and Leighton Meester?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Have you seen it?
I have.
Yeah.
It's been a while, though. The aliens are like, stop resisting!
The whole planet's resisting, especially Africa. No other continent is resisting as bad as Africa.
I've
Wakanda
never
forever.
seen this part in my entire life. I've
Do you
never
think
seen
they
this part
make
of the
it, or do you think they don't?
Are you watching the extended edition?
movie. No,
the musical edition.
Yeah.
no.
We're trying to escape. So I was on Guy's
I wish
side.
one time a movie they would like escape with like honestly like 3 football fields width
Yeah.
to spare.
Every time it can't be like the skin of your teeth, right?
Yeah.
They're all not nail biters, right? Like, there's gonna be a couple blowouts in there.
Exactly. Just throughout the course of the season.
Game 3, Utah
Popeye.
Jazz, Chicago Bulls.
Popeye, what do they say about baseball? Every team's going to win 50 games and lose 50 games. It's what you do in the other 50.
That really matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is where Roland Emmerich's like, all right, I have this fucking shot. So it's a disheveled Air Force plane, and we're panning on that, and they step over it, and then we pan out. What do you think? I guess, sure. That's the guy from Tiger King who looks after the tigers.
Oh, Zimbabwe!
Wakanda forever!
Yeah, wait, how did Zimbabwe defeat the aliens with spears?
Because they have vibranium.
Have you seen Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, seriously.
That's all how the Ewoks defeat the Empire, bro.
R.I.P.
I mean, let's be honest though. Once this happened, some country would be like, okay, they're weak. This is the time to attack them and take them over. There'd be like a World War III right now.
100%. France would be like, it was our idea to launch the attack. You actually said you were going to surrender before that.
At what part of the murder hornets?
Yeah, that's next.
That was our plan B if Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum couldn't get it done. We were going to drop it.
They went with the COVID.
That was on the page behind.
Virus.
That was on the page behind the virus.
Why does the dog get VIP treatment in the car? Yeah, here's where Jeff Goldblum, this is like the iconic shot of them walking and his shirt's like, look at that.
God damn it. Why?
He is swinging those hips. Swinging the hips.
Sex
Director's
sells.
like, Jeff, you're the sex symbol, so I need you to fucking walk the catwalk.
The director's like, I need more. I need more.
Get more. My boner's not big enough. Why are
If only Joel Schumacher had directed, we'd get some nipple action.
Seriously. Well, yeah.
If you can't defeat the alien race and not get laid, I don't know. You don't have it.
By the way, I just want to point out my dog is really enjoying this movie. Like, he is straight up
he's
watching.
locked in.
He is like
Didn't
100% locked in.
Did you say he loves The Dark Knight too?
He loves The Dark Knight. That's his favorite movie. That
Well,
and
who
Lord of the
doesn't?
Rings. Yeah, he literally will sit on the couch. He doesn't do this for any other movie. He just stares. He is literally not taking his eyes off.
Well, Jeff Goldblum's so goddamn sexy.
That might be what it is.
Hips don't lie.
They act like they've never heard of cigars before. It's like, I love a cigar as much as the next guy, but I can keep it in my pants if I have one lit.
Yeah, I'd like to see a Jeff Goldblum, Billy Zane porno. I really don't care what women use in it. Probably won't be watching them.
Can I just see a Billy Zane porno?
You think
we have to have anyone else?
He's just
Can
by
I just see
himself.
Billy Zane working out? That'll be enough.
This was before you like worked out though. You either had it naturally or you just didn't have it.
Yeah.
Cycly, I think you were in the bathroom, but they asked how Will Smith's character dies in the sequel, and he dies in a test flight off screen, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah. They did release a YouTube video to like part of the marketing campaign of his death, like of the news story about his death. That was not included in the movie, but there was something about his death.
Was
like,
Will
that
Smith
was
in any of it?
No, they just like what I remember is they showed like they were like it was like a anchor that was talking about his death.
God bless America.
That's Independence Day. God bless America. That's right, Jeff. And that's how we became a free nation, boys and girls. So no, we don't even need schools to open back up. We just fucking taught your ass right there.
Try and tax our tea. That's what fucking happens, aliens.
All the aliens were like, I bloody in it.
Check out all our shit on our website, bro4squad.com, YouTube, iTunes. You can subscribe to us on there. Also, Anchor. Find all our content. Twitter, @bro4squad. Tweet at us. We tweet a lot, too. Let us know what other movie commentaries you'd like us to do. We'd be happy to do them for you. Until then, I'm Matt. He's Popeye. He's Jeff. He's Cycly. I'll see you again.
Stop resisting. Should be the tagline for the movie.
Some resistance.
Oh.